Hello, viewers. Good evening and welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center live watch along show. And today it is the Europa League, a very big match. That is the match between Fenerbahce versus Manchester United. Yeah, the former boss of Manchester United, the former coach, that is Mourinho, right now as the coach of Fenerbahce, will be taking on his former club today in the third round of the Europa League ongoing right now. A lot of teams have played, and today the remaining teams will be playing the remaining game. Ajax right now is on top of the table after playing 3 matches, where they won 2 matches and drew 1. Galatasaray also, after playing 3 matches, they are second. They won 2 and drew 1. Eintracht Frankfurt, Midtjylland, and Bodo Glimt, all 7 points. It's just goals that have actually separated this side. And today we're focusing on Manchester United and Fenerbahce. Right now, Fenerbahce, after playing 2 games, they won 1 and drew 1. Yeah, they are in 14th position. But Manchester United is in the 25th position. After playing 2 games, they've not won any yet. They drew both games. Remember, they played against Twente, where they played 1-1, and they played against Porto, and that one ended 3-3. So they've not won any match and they've not lost any yet. They just had 2 draws, and right now they are sitting in the 25th position. But today's encounter promises to be exciting. Well, I'll not be alone to talk about the encounter that we're about to watch here. Well, I have the great and the big analyst in the studio today, and it is Shegu. You're welcome.
Good evening, Solomon. Yesterday we saw the UEFA Champions League, and today we've seen some interesting game in the Europa League, and not just Europa League again, also the Conference League. A lot of football matches going on in Europe, and this has to be the biggest game for tonight. Manchester United against Fenerbahce. So many, familiar foes facing off against each other today. On the side of Fenerbahce, we have Fred, the former Manchester United player. We also have Amrabat, who actually played for Manchester United last season, is on the side of Fenerbahce. And also Tadic will be facing off against Onana and Eric Ten Hag, who he played together and was his coach when he was with Ajax. So it's some interesting matchup tonight. And Jose Mourinho happens to be the last manager to win Manchester United the converted trophy, the Europa League, as far back as I think 2013. So that is a long time coming. And Eric Ten Hag, just like he said, that he is always improving when it comes to winning trophies every other season. Maybe the Europa League is on the menu for him to win this season. But let's say within 90 minutes, they've started disappointedly in the Europa League, drawing 2 matches, games you expect them to win. Against, FC Porto, they lost on their lead and finally had to play a draw. No, I think they came back in that game to play a 3-3 draw against FC Porto. And also at the game against AZ Alkmaar. 20 they played a 1-1 draw. Disappointing 2 games for them. Games you'd have expected them to get 4 to 6 points from, but unfortunately they had 2 points. So this is a must win for Manchester United. But I don't really know how they want to do it against Fenerbahce. Also, Mourinho is a hard nut to crack.
I also gradually we begin to see in Fenerbahce, pressure is gradually mounting on Mourinho, because some of the players, they say they are not happy, because they are not winning match as it should be. Because right now they are in 4th position in the Turkish League 1, 8 points away from Galatasaray, who is their number 1 rival. They lost a lot of points, and Galatasaray have been consistent in picking points. So some of the players are not happy with it, and you see them bringing it to the Europa League.
Well, let's see if they'll be bringing it to the Europa League. I think every player around the world always wants to play under Jose Mourinho because he's a serial winner. He knows what it takes to win football trophies. So I don't really think if you are really good, Jose Mourinho will start you. And this is his 1st season in Fenerbahce. It happens like that. And you look at the teams they are competing with in the league. You're talking about the likes of Galatasaray, who is top in the league. It's always a big battle between both of them. You're talking about Trabzonspor. That is another crazy team in the Turkish Super League. So it's a competitive competitive league. That is why you're having this caliber of players, coming up in this encounter. I think it's really going to be wrong if Manchester United fans are writing off what's it called Fenerbahce in this encounter. They're even looking more stronger than the FC Porto they struggled against in their second round of game. So I think the players needs to just be, have that mindset or be happy playing under Jose Mourinho. Because if there's any chance of Fenerbahce winning this Europa League, it has to be under Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, because Jose Mourinho actually won the Europa League, in his first season in Manchester United. That was in 2017.
2017.
That was when he won it for Manchester United. We know him; he's good at that. And we also remember he also won the Europa in Roma for Roma too.
Yeah, he won was it the Europa? I think he won the Conference League.
Was it the
No, it was
Conference?
Conference. I think it was Europa League.
Europa League. He won
It
the
was
Europa
Europa
League
League. He
for
won with AS Roma. So he's a serial winner, like I said. When it comes to winning trophies, he knows how to win it. And you look at the beginning of him, winning the UEFA Champions League with a modest team like FC Porto before coming over to Chelsea. Yes, he didn't get the UEFA Champions League with Chelsea, but he got it with Inter Milan before coming to Manchester United to win the Europa League. So when it comes to winning trophies, I think he's one of those managers that knows how to win it. And tactically, when you look at Jose Mourinho against Eric Ten Hag, I think Mourinho is way over Eric Ten Hag when it comes to tactical approach to a game of football. But let's see, it's a full field capacity right there at in Istanbul, where this game is going on between Fenerbahce and Manchester United. For the next 90 minutes, Manchester United will be thinking of getting a victory so they can kickstart their Europa League campaign. Sorry, yeah, they can kickstart the Europa League campaign on the third match day round 3, whereby they had just 2 points from 2 matches. Disappointing opening for Manchester United. They lost here against Fenerbahce. We just put them in more troubles. Onana with the ball right there in the first minute of the second half. The Manchester United goalkeeper, who has conceded in their last 2 games in this Europa League, might just be a suspect to concede a goal. The standing captain tonight is Lautaro Martinez, the Argentine defender there. Yes, Manchester United will be moving forward through Dalot with the ball. They lost possession to the former Manchester United player there, Amrabat. It's going to be a free kick to Fenerbahce in the first minutes of this encounter.
Right, we quickly look at the lineup of this encounter. Yeah, of this ongoing encounter, where we have the goalkeeper for Fenerbahce as Dominik Livakovic. Yeah, Dominik Livakovic is a goalkeeper for Fenerbahce. And the goalkeeper for Manchester United is Onana. And we see the information here for Fenerbahce. They are playing a 4-3-3 formation, while Manchester United is playing a 4-2-3-1 formation with Diego Dalot at the back line, Delete, Lindelof, and Martinez as the back liners. Where up front, where we have 2 Eriksen and Ugarte. Yeah, up front of the 4 defenders. Then 3 midfielder. They are called a forward player too, but behind Ziggy, we have Rashford, Mazraoui, and Garnacho. Then we have Ziggy up front for Manchester United.
So surprised they're not seeing Bruno Fernandes start. Oh, he picked up a red card against FC Porto. Yeah, that is why he will be starting this encounter. So let's see how Manchester United cope. I think it's still a formidable starting 11 for Manchester United in this encounter. The biggest problem with Manchester United has really been, that no pattern kind of football. Nobody can really pinpoint that this is the Manchester United approach to games, and that has been their biggest undoing. And that is one of the reasons why Manchester United faithful actually want to see the manager Eric Ten Hag leaves the rims of a fear of as the manager of Manchester United. One man I really want to see in this encounter has to be Fred, the former Manchester United player. I know he really wants to show himself in that midfielder. Yes, he still got those skills in him. Yeah, he played a couple of years with Manchester United, but now lining up on the side of Fenerbahce. Together in the midfield is 2 players who has played for Manchester United. Fred and Amrabat will both be pairing together to stop Manchester United attack in the second half. Fenerbahce has their own fair share of attack right now. Saint Maximin with the ball there, the former Newcastle winger, returning back to the middle of the park there, and sends it back into the defense. Still Fenerbahce in possession of the ball in the early 3 minutes of the second half. Maximin with the ball there, holds onto it and drops it into the middle of the park there, but Fred couldn't get onto that. The ball will be played straight onto the path of Andre Onana, the Cameroon goalkeeper. Seems the referee has spotted on the infringement there, and play has been paused for some minutes right there on the pitch. And let's see it's still early stages in this game. Both teams will still try to size each other up and see how they can attack against each other. But I think the best approach for Fenerbahce might just be to take that what's it called? Oh yeah, might just be a chance for Fenerbahce there. But Andre Nana to the rescue for Manchester United as he got a good response there. Al Nassr almost put on goal through on goal there by a Manchester United defender. 4th minute of the second half, still 0-0. And Manchester United will come out right now. Drops it into the part of Delete with the ball there for Manchester United. Cuts inward with the ball, finds Ericsson. Ericsson cuts out wide and finds Dalot, who returns it back to Delete. Delete with the ball there, drops it for Ericsson. Christian Ericsson with the ball there, returns it back to Delete. Delete will go back to the goalkeeper there, Andre Onana. And then now comes forward with the ball there for Manchester United. What will he make out of this? The Cameroonian goalkeeper will take a long one there and tries to feed in Garnacho. But that's only getting to that time. And it's Fenerbahce who are back in possession of the ball. They'll look to attack there. But Garnacho actually brought down the Fenerbahce player there. And it's going to be a free kick to Fenerbahce.
Yeah, free kick to Fenerbahce. So let's quickly look at the lineup of Fenerbahce, where they are playing a 4-3-3 formation here. Where we have Samuel Osai, one Nigeria international at the back, at the back line there for Fenerbahce. And we have Soyuncu, Jiku, and Muldu. Then where we have Simic, Fred, and Amrabat. Yeah, then we have Saint Maximin. Yeah, up front from the left wing there, El Nasir and Tadic.
I think the front and midfield has to be the biggest battle. Yes, Bright Osai with the ball there. Look to send it across and sends the Manchester United player. What a chance there for Fenerbahce. But Bright Osai chose to go for glory himself, and he's searching for glory. Sets that crashing across the goalpost there. What a chance! What a moment for Fenerbahce there. Sets that's a Manchester United player to the cleanser there, but chose to selfishly go for goal there instead of crossing that out. That was the butcher there who was sent to the cleanser there. Alessandro Martinez will just be looking at how did that happen to him there, but that is a game of football for you. And just like I was saying earlier on, I'm talking about Bright Osai. He's one of those right back you have to be very much careful of. He's so skillful with the ball on his feet there. Manchester United will start possession back in play right now. Andre Onana with the ball there, drops it in the middle of the park to Ugarte. Ugarte lost possession, and here is Saint Maximin. The pressure is mounting on Manchester United here. Fenerbahce are looking likely to get the first goal, and here is Saint Maximin, who has been dispossessed of the ball and is off for a corner kick to Fenerbahce in the 7th minute of the second half. It's still 0-0 between Manchester United and Fenerbahce.
All right, we're having a caller here. Yeah, we're having a caller here. Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Abidemi calling from Abuja.
Abidemi Aluko, how are you? Long time.
Where have you been, Abidemi?
What happened? We've not been hearing from you. Did you travel?
Sorry, no, it's a kind of it was a long time. It's been a long while. But I'm glad to hear you back, sir.
All right, yeah. Glad to hear from you too. We'll be missing you. We'll be missing your call. We'll be missing your comments. And today your team is playing right now, Manchester United. Your team have not been doing well, but they won their last match against Brentford. Yes. 2-1. That match ended against all expectation. They came from behind to win that one 2-1. And right now, today they are playing against your former boss, Mourinho, and Mourinho too is a tactician. So, what is your take on this game? Do you see Manchester United winning this?
We thought they are full force. Let's give Man U like a 2-0 win.
Oh, Man U 2-0 win against Fenerbahce. All right. So, what makes you think Man U will win? Do you think they are back to winning ways? After a long time, we see them struggle. Yeah, we see them struggle in the EPL. Losing so many matches, even drawing to lesser team. And today against Fenerbahce, what makes you think they are going to win?
I think Meno should be there, but they will play well with all their physique and their strength. Get all the 3 points.
All right, Kobe Mino is not in the lineup now. Not in the starting lineup.
He's not injured.
He's not in the starting lineup. He's injured. He's injured. So So let's see how it goes anyway. But let's watch and see. Probably you can call in when it is in second half towards the end. Let's know if you're Manchester United.
I watch it.
All right, all right, all right. Thanks for calling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
One
right.
of the other guys in studio.
Yeah,
Yeah, mate.
Abidemi Aluko.
Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see, bro. Okay, yes, a back and play there. So Yuchi on the ball there for Fenerbahce.
All right, thanks for
Into
calling
the
in.
middle of the park there. The former Manchester United, the Amrabat lost possession. Manchester United will attack right now, and it's Marcus Rashford with a cross into the box there. But Fenerbahce will clear the line. Saint Mazimi with the ball there, beats Christensen there. But Manchester United regains possession. Yeah, might just be a chance for Manchester United to lay a siege there, and it's Bright Osai who is coming out aimlessly there as he looks to attack against against Manchester United. Yeah, drops it into the middle of the park, and the look to attack spread it straight onto the part of the winger there. Tadic with a cross. Yeah, by just very chance there, but straight into the part of Bright Osai. Osai with the ball there finds himself in the box against Lisandro Martinez, but this time around they couldn't make good use of that. That was Saint Maxime with that opportunity, but couldn't. The finishing really let him down there with the ball at that moment, and we're still in play there under the first 10 minutes of this encounter, and it's still 0-0 between Manchester United and Fenerbahce.
Yeah, still goalless in this encounter. It's going. It promises to be very interesting because what we are getting right now, you can see.
To me, it has looked more one-sided on football. It has been Fenerbahce doing all the pressing. I also hope at the end of the day it won't be Manchester United getting the first goal in this encounter. But it's not looking likely that we'll be getting Manchester United having the first goal in this one, because Fenerbahce are looking like a compact team against this Manchester United. They need to come out against Fenerbahce if they are sure they want to get something in this encounter. And it's the first 11 minutes of action across Europe, and in the Europa League is still 0-0 in every centers. And Tottenham Hotspur are also playing against AZ Alkmaar tonight. That game is in the 10th minute, and we have the first goal for the 8 o'clock fixtures, and it's in that game between Rangers and FCSB. Rangers has scored the first goal in that account, and also Real Betis has gotten the first goal over Cobham in that counter. Is 1-0 in that fixtures, but our focal match tonight has to be this one between Fenerbahce and Manchester United. 11 minutes gone in that encounter. Fenerbahce taking the pressure to Manchester United and dominating play right now in this encounter. Sends it back onto the part of Mets Milder there. Mets Milder with the ball there, goes forward and finds his teammate there, Saint Maximin, the French international, returns it back to the middle of the park there, and to Sofiane Amrabat, who finds Mets to Saint Maximin. Maximin lost possession in the middle of the park. Dalot with the ball there, drops in what finds Marcus Rashford, and still Manchester United in possession. They'll switch position now and sends it back into the center of the fence where Lindelof was on the ball there, drops it to Christian Eriksen, who came deep to gather that ball for Manchester United. Dalot with the ball there, and a switch off play there, but easily dispossessed. Is back in play there. That is on Fenerbahce retaining possession. Back to the goalkeeper, Dominik Livakovic. Livakovic will drop it to Diju. Diju will come forward with the ball there for Fenerbahce. Drops it straight back to Soyuchu, who is a known figure from playing in his days with Leicester City. Soyuchu back there. The Turkish international finds Alexander Ziku, and Ziku returning back to Livakovic. Livakovic finds Met Mudo to Ziku. Ziku back to Met to give it back to the centre back there, and Fenerbahce are looking very much composed on the ball, not in a rush against this Manchester United, who are trying to defend against Fenerbahce. Fred, the former Manchester United player, sends a leg one, tries to play in Bright Osai, but that's all we get into the Nigeria international. It's 30 minutes gone in that encounter, and still Fenerbahce 0, Manchester United 0.
Yeah, 13 minutes gone. We'll see beautiful play by Bright Osai Samuel. He has been one player who has actually given his best in this encounter so far in this encounter.
Yeah, we saw him at the Nations Cup.
Yeah,
he gave a good account of himself also.
He's looking like a focal man in this encounter now, because everybody they sent to him, and he has been a thorn in their flesh. And looking at what Manchester United is playing right now, they don't want to go forward, they don't want to go out, they just want to block the ball. And how can they win?
I think going out is really going to hurt Manchester United, because when you look at the width of players on the side, the players playing on the width for what's called Fenerbahce, you have Bright Osai, you have Tadic on one one side, and on that side you have Mudo and Saint Maximin. These are players that can take advantage of counter-attacking situations. So Manchester United needs to be very much careful of every loopholes they are putting in between themselves in this account. As much as they are not getting a goal, they have to be careful not to concede a goal against this Fenerbahce team. We're straight into the 14th minute and 1 minute away from the first quarter of 1 hour of football in this account. Yes, Fenerbahce comes forward right there, and it's Sebastian on the ball there, being brought down there. That should be the first yellow card in this account. Yes, rightly given by the center referees. Manchester United is Marcus Rashford, who had to take one for his team there and got himself on a yellow card for bringing now Sebastian Ziminski down in the middle of the park. It's advantage of Fenerbahce, who will be restarting play in the 15th minute with a free kick in this account. Rashford going straight into the referee's book while we await the confirmation of the free kick. Yes, quickly taking Amrabat on the ball there for Fenerbahce, holds onto the ball and returns it back to Jiku, the Ghanaian international. Jiku will look straight into the path of Metz and finds Metz, who drops it into the middle. And here is Saint Maximin, tries to tease one or two with his teammate there, but couldn't get that, and it's another foul there. The referee allows plays to continue. Advantage on Fenerbahce, and into the middle of the park. They'll look to attack right now. The tackles are coming in from the Manchester United players. I think they need to be very much careful. Zizi being called into action there, drops it onto the part of Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho has some young shoes to beat here, comes inward there. By just very chance for Manchester United. There's still Zizi with the ball. This should be the first goal. And that's the first goal for Manchester United. And it's Christian Eriksen with first goal. The first piece of attack from Manchester United on this encounter. And in the 15th minute, it's Manchester United who has broken the deadlock against Fenerbahce, against the run of play. And Manchester United are leading right there in the Turkish capital, 1-0 against Fenerbahce.
Wow, what a goal, what a calculation. We didn't see them move, we didn't see them attack. The first attack, they got the goal. So clinical, they were so composed.
No, he got the ball, not the leg. He got the ball, not the leg.
So they were so composed, they got that goal. Look at the move. He sent that one to the right wing. Garnacho ran into the team. He sent that one to Rashford. Rashford released one to Ziggy. Ziggy gave it to Eriksen. And Eriksen just buried it at the back of the net.
There was nothing the goalkeeper was
There was nothing. The goalkeeper
he
was rooted on his foot.
He was rooted to his feet there. And that is what I was saying, that it's not really about playing. It's not really about dominating possession. It's about taking advantage of it. That is what Fenerbahce has failed to do in the opening of 16 minutes of this account. Manchester United presented with a rare opportunity. Their first meaningful attack against Fenerbahce in this encounter, and they put it into the back of the net. That is what experience that is where experience comes to play. But this Manchester United, same Manchester United we saw against FC Porto in the Europa League, that they took the lead and before they catapulted in that encounter. So let's see and hope that they won't just go back to sleep in this one after taking that 1-0 lead earlier on in this encounter. 17 minutes, Manchester United got the first goal through Christian Eriksen, and Fenerbahce we have to chase up this encounter. They were presented with a very good opportunity of their own in the early stages, but Bright Osai had other options and sends it straight to the back to the side net in that moment. Yes, Manchester United back in possession, deletes with the ball there, turns it and passes it straight to the standing captain Lisandro Martinez, who finds Lindelof in the heart of Manchester United defense. Lindelof will look into the middle of the park and find his teammate here. Yes, Manchester United trying to break out. The referee says there's an infringement and says it's going to be a free kick against Fenerbahce. We are straight into the 19th minute of action. It's Garnacho who is currently on the top there in pains there, but I think he should be able to continue this one.
Right. Look at that on his face. There was a scratch on his face, and the referee saw that one. Right now, the referee
it was just in front of the referee.
Yeah. So the referee doing well. His name is Toppin. I call him Trossard because he has a face like Trossard. It looks like Trossard. And this game has been played in Orca Stadium in Sukru Sarakoglu in Istanbul. A 50,530,000 capacity stadium, and you can see filled to the brim in this encounter.
A beautiful one there from Dalot to win possession of the feet of Saint Maximin. There is still Manchester United in possession. And here's the lead. Beats his man. Turns in there with the ball there. What would they make? Drops it straight onto the part of Lisandro Martinez. Martinez with the ball there. The Argentine Butcherman, as it's been called, returns back to Lindelof. Lindelof to the goalkeeper. Andre Onana in the 18th minute sends a long one. Tries to play in Marcus Rashford, but Manchester United still in possession. They look to attack right now. Fenerbahce will regain possession, sends it into the middle of the park there, and finds Fred. Fred with the ball there, tries to play in Tadic, but that's when we get into Tadic. Manchester United will break out with a counter right now, and it's Garnacho with the ball there, comes forward with the ball. What will he make out of this? Finds himself in the box there, but lost possession, and the referee says it's going to be a goal kick to Fenerbahce. Though the Manchester United players are looking for a penalty there, but the referee is not having any of that and says it's going to be a goal kick to Fenerbahce.
Yeah, a goal kick to Fenerbahce.
That might have been a penalty. He was so careful. He was so lucky there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fred was so lucky there. Because he actually got the back of the leg, not the ball in that situation.
It was not the reason why Garnacho was down. Garnacho slipped, and it was going down. So that contact came up. So I think that's one of the reasons why the referee will not.
Livakovic will drop it for Alexander Ziku there. Ziku comes forward with the ball there for Fenerbahce. Drops it onto the part of Mets Mudo. Mets Mudo with the ball there finds Sebastian in the middle, who turns it back to Mets. Sebastian back in possession, tries to tease one with the striker there, Yusuf and Nezri there, and back in play there is Fenerbahce, who are still looking to get back into this encounter. Sebastian with the ball there finds Ziku in the center of the fence. Ziku drops it for his center back Pierre Sunyushu, and Sunyushu would look into the midfield, finds the former Manchester United player of Fred, who drops it for another former Manchester United player, Sofiat Amrabat. Ziku with the ball back. Sunyushu, sorry, with the ball. Sunyushu will go out wide there, find some Bright Osai with the ball there. And what will he make? Returns it to the Brazilian Fred. Fred back to Sunyushu in the out of the Fenerbahce defense. Who returns it back to Fred in the middle of the park. Fred will hold on to this. What will Fred make sense? Back to Ziku, and Ziku cuts forward gradually. Fenerbahce are taking the pushing and imposing their men forward in this one, looking for that equalizer. Saint Maximin with the ball there, met with a big defense from Manchester United as they look to break out there, but an inappropriate pass there, and it's Bright Osai on the ball there. He has the butcher to beat there, Lisandro Martinez, and it's Bright Osai with the ball there, drops it into the middle of the park, and what we fell Fenerbahce, Tadic with the ball there, goes there with a shot, but easy catch there for the goalkeeper Andre Onana. And we've seen 21 minutes of action right there in Istanbul, and it's still Fenerbahce trailing Manchester United by 1 in this encounter.
All right, and we have a message here from Abidemi Aluku. It's a good evening, Premier Sport Fan Center. I am greeting you guys in the studio. Abidemi Aluku from Abuja, Nigeria. Thank you very much, Abidemi Aluku, for that message.
Okay, as I'm back in place, Fenerbahce who are enjoying the possession, but yet to get it going this encounter. Alain Saint Maximin, the former Newcastle player. I think everybody who watched the EPL will be so much familiar with that Newcastle winger. Fred with the ball there, and they are enjoying possession against this Manchester United. It's looking like Fenerbahce might be doing the playing, while Manchester United are interested in doing the scoring in this encounter, because they've put one into the back of the net. Let's see if Fenerbahce will be responding with the needed response in this encounter. Straight into the part of his teammate there, but Yusuf and Nesri couldn't hold on to that, and back into the part of Andre Onana. Andre Onana with the ball there, sends the long one into the part of Marcus Rashford. Rashford couldn't hold off to that, but Manchester United regains possession. The goal scorer with the ball there, Christian Eriksen beats his man, and he comes forward with the ball there for Manchester United. Plays out wide and finds Marcus Rashford, who has met Modlaw to beat. And in the box here, might just be a chance for a second goal for Manchester United. Oh! What a miss from Marcus Rashford. That should have been the second goal. He should be burying that. Center Matt Modlaw to the cleanser there, but he couldn't pick a spot. The goalkeeper was rooted again for the second time. But Dominik Livakovic will be taking the stars as that sails off wide his goal post, and his goal kick out Fenerbahce. 22nd minute, and right now it's looking like every time Manchester United comes out to attack against Fenerbahce, it's looking like they might be getting a goal, and Fenerbahce needs to actually get themselves fixed at the back, because I was Rashford being able to send Jiku and Matsmudo to the cleanser in that moment. That should have been the second goal for Manchester United, and I just hope at the end of the day they won't come to reel that miss from Marcus Rashford in the 21st minute of that encounter. So YouTube with the ball there, comes for Fenerbahce, and Fenerbahce will look to attack right now, still on that same wing of Bright Osai. So YouTube will drop this Bright Osai cuts inward with the ball, still holds onto it, but returns it to Soyuchu. Soyuchu cuts inward into the middle, finds Fred with the ball there. Fred will take a long one and tries to play in Tadic. Might just be a chance for the equalizer, and that should be it. Oh!
What a save!
What a miss there from Tadic. And you can see the frustration on the face of Jose Mourinho. He knows that Tadic should be doing better there. Tadic should be putting that into the back of the net. That's what presented to him. That was Yusuf and Nasiri who was presented with that opportunity on the platter, set him on the platter there, but he chose not to eat that and sends it straight into the hands of the Manchester United goalkeeper. And gradually, the attack of this game has been an end-to-end stuff in this encounter. Zico with the ball there as Fenerbahce will look to initiate another attack against Manchester United in this encounter right now. Sends it back into the middle of the park, and Sebastian on the ball there, lost possession, but Saint Maximin will get that, and here is Yusuf who drops it for Sebastian. Sebastian will cut it well with the ball there, drops one into the box there, but Lindelof to the rescue for Manchester United, and it's going to be a corner kick to Fenerbahce. And you can see the frustration, even on the face of Yusuf and Nesiri. He knows he should be scoring that. This is a real opportunity. Good link-up play there from Tadic, and he should be scoring that. There he has no option. Sebastian with that beautiful. That is that not Lindelof, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, I think that was Lindelof. Will slide into that place, and it's a corner kick to Fenerbahce, and it's that man there, Sebastian Zimierski, who has really been a thorn in the flesh of Manchester United players. Sends it into the box there. Manchester United will clear their line, and Fenerbahce will regard this and straight into the part of Saint Maximin. Maximin with a low block, low cross into the box. Is dispossessed there by Manchester United. Marcus Rashford will chase this and wins possession, and the Fenerbahce players are asking for a throw in. The referee, yes, rightly said, that is going to be a throw in. 25 minutes of action at the Istanbul Stadium, and it's still Fenerbahce trailing 1-0 at home.
Yeah, beautiful football we've seen so far in this encounter, an end-to-end encounter, and I give it to that defender who actually saved that goal.
That was Lindelof there. No, he would have scored that. Probably he didn't see Lindelof coming behind him, because Yusuf and Nasiri is also a fine striker on his day. I remember when he was still playing with Sevilla, he's one of those strikers you can always depend on, and it's still one of those strikers I would still expect to get a goal in this account. And Manchester United just needs to be very much careful defending against him. You have they have a Nasiri up front, and they have Dusan Tadic up front. These are players that can hurt you when you least expect it. Cross into the box there. The control actually lets him down there. That was a beautiful pass from Osai there, but that's pass to Fred. Fred couldn't get hold of that as much as he would have wanted. I think Fred might just be another likely player to get a goal in this encounter. Yes, let's see if the Brazilian former Manchester United player will be getting one in this encounter. We can see the Manchester United managers talking on the bench there, analyzing one or two to see how they can actually work on this puzzle and get the second goal in this encounter. We are straight into the 26th minute. Andre Onana with a long goal kick for Manchester United, sends it into the path of his teammate, but Manchester United lost possession. The referee spotted on the fridge man, says that is going to be a free kick to Fenerbahce, and you can see the frustration on the face of Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, I'm frustrated. I need the goal. It's at home, in front of his crowd. A 50,000 capacity crowd. Though definitely like.
Sure, this is actually a free kick. So I don't understand why Mourinho is actually complaining right there in that moment. And that was on the Ghana international Alexandra Ziku, the 30 years old Ghana international, who actually brought down that Manchester United player Zizi, who is currently getting treatment there. Let's just hope he'll be able to continue this encounter. He's still looking for more goals for Manchester United since joining them, but he got an assist in this encounter. A beautiful assist there from the Netherlands international. Oh, there was nothing. El Nasiri has nothing there. He has to put that into the back of the net. Tadic missed it and came straight into the path of El Nasiri. But a good block there from the Manchester United player there, Lindelof, to cut that out. Was that Lindelof or Ugarte? It looks like that was Ugarte who actually cut that out for Manchester United. Manchester United will start play in the 28th minutes of the second half with a free kick. The clock is fast ticking in this one, and gradually we are within 15 more minutes of first half of football. Within 15 minutes of first half football in this encounter. Still Manchester United leading away from home 1-0.
Yeah, Manchester United leading away from home 1-0. Let's see the way it's going right now. Manchester United look calm, but they look more calculative.
Are they calculative?
Every move is well calculated. Not like they are very careful. Not like when we see them play in those days without being meaningful. Now they whenever they hold the ball, whenever they're attacking, I think you are sure of them coming up with something. I think it's twice now they've attacked against Fenerbahce. Twice we've seen close chances of getting a goal.
All right, let's see if Manchester United will be doubling their lead in this account as they come out to chase for a second goal. Lindelof with the ball there, returns it back to the goalkeeper, Andre Onana. And Onana will cut out with a long one, tries to play in Marcus Rashford. Easily cut out there by Met Mulder. And here's a Fenerbahce back in possession. Alien El Saint Maximin with the ball there, returns it back into the path of Met. Met who finds Alexander Jiku. Jiku will cut forward with the ball there for Fenerbahce. Finds there Sofian Amrabat in the middle of the park. Amrabat, a former Manchester United player, sends it to Son Yuchu. Son Yuchu onto the wing there, finds a Bright Osai. Fred returns it back to Sofiat Amrabat. Amrabat regains possession, holds on to it, a long one from Amrabat, tries to play in Tadic, but easily cut out by Lindelof for Manchester United. And yes, Manchester United regaining possession. Martinez with the ball, cuts in into the middle, finds Christian Eriksen. Eriksen with the long one finds Mazuri, who is playing in an unfamiliar position for Manchester United today as an attacking midfielder. Long one there from Alejandro Garnacho onto the part of Dalot. Dalot, the Portuguese, in the box there, might just be a chance for Manchester United second. Bright Osai to the rescue there for Fenerbahce. And still Manchester United asking all the questions as they find themselves very close to the box of Fenerbahce. Returns it back into the defense there and straight onto the wing there, finds Dalot. Dalot drops this onto the plate there for Marcus Rashford. Easily defended there by Fenerbahce's defender there. Midfielder there. And it's going to be a corner kick to Fenerbahce. It was Sebastian Zimaski who had to come back to do that tackling on Marcus Rashford, what would have been a very good opportunity for Manchester United to double their lead, but they still have a real opportunity from a corner kick situation right now as we're getting straight into 30 minutes of action right there in Istanbul. Manchester United with a corner kick, what would they make out of this? Or would this be a chance for them to get a second goal? Would they be making a Christian Eriksen with a long one there? Manchester United still in possession, but Fenerbahce finally clears their lines halfway, but still Manchester United in possession there. What would they make out of this? The referee says play has to stop because he spotted an infringement. Jose Mourinho needs to be very much careful because if care is not taken, he'll just get his red card in this one, no doubt.
Yeah. We know him. He's always in the news for the wrong things, and he always make headlines, and that's what he wants. When he was in England, that's what he normally do. You always see him in the news. But let's see. We want to see him in the news for winning Manchester United, not for other. Attitudinal issues here.
Okay, yes, back to Sebastian, who returns it to Met Mulder. Met Mulder with the ball there. Mulder holds onto the ball, drops it into the middle of the park, finds Sofian Amrabat, finds Sebastian Simeski there. Simeski lost possession to Christensen. Christensen finds Rashford. Rashford to Christensen. Back in play there. Dalot with the ball there as it comes forward with the ball. Yes, back in play. It's Marcus Rashford who got hold of the ball for Manchester United, but chose to go deep back into the defense as it tees one straight onto the path of Martinez. Martinez will leave that for Andre Onana to gather. Andre Onana with a long one tries to play in Garnacho. Bright Osai will gain possession for Fenerbahce, and Fenerbahce are not in a big rush right now. And so Yuchu on the ball there. So Yuchu cuts forward with the ball there, drops it back to Alexander Zico. Zico with the ball finds Met Mulder. Met Mulder will cut forward there, but chose to go back to where the ball was coming back from, and it goes back to his source there. So YouTube back to Alexander Zico finds Met Mulder, and it looks like Fenerbahce are interested in calling out the Manchester United players who are playing so deep in this one after getting the first goal in this encounter. Let's see who is going to get the equalizer, and that was Bright Osai being brought down there by Lisandro Martinez, and it looks like it's going to be a long night battle between Bright Osai and Lisandro Martinez in this encounter.
Yeah. You can see the bench of Manchester United. You can see them there and waiting to come on. And let's look at other encounter where we have Anderlecht versus Lothar Garrett. It's the goalless. Lothar Garrett already having a red card in that encounter. Atletico Bilbao versus Lever Prague is goalless too in that encounter. FC Porto versus Offenham is also goalless in that encounter. Manchester United Fenerbahce 1-0 after Manchester United leading. And Lyon versus Besiktas is goalless. Malmo versus Olympiacos. Yeah, it is goalless. The Rangers made it 2 right now against FCSB. Then Tottenham versus AZ Akmar ASM goalless. Then 20 versus Lazio also goalless. And I remember Mourinho saying the favorite to win this Europa is Manchester United or
You
Tottenham.
know, when you look at when it comes to being a big name, I think that's when you think of Manchester United. But if it says Tottenham are the favorite to win it, I think probably he might be looking at the caliber of players at Tottenham, and that is one of the reasons why he's saying that they have the favorite. But to me, I look at Galatasaray in the Europa League, and you look at the caliber of players they have in their squad. Yes, when you have a player like Icardi, and you can switch play and bring in the likes of Batshuayi or Victor Osimhen into that game, those are players that can win you games, and that is why I think Galatasaray also looks like one of the favorites to win the Europa League. Still very much early. We are still in match day 3. The season is very much, it's still long. We still have about 5 more games to go in this stages of qualifying in the preliminary stage. So it's still early to say or to predict who is going to win. I think it's just about Jose Mourinho trying to play mind games with Manchester United and take the pressure off his Fenerbahce team.
Right. So right now it's Fenerbahce building up from the wing there. As Fred send that one to his player there. And most time they get the ball, they go to the right wing.
Yeah, the right wing has been favoring them because each time they try moving through Alan Saint Maximin's position, they've not found joy on the side of Dalu, who has done a very good job on Saint Maximin. But when you look at on the right side where they have Bright Osai and Fred has really combined very well against Lisandro Martinez, who is not a regular left back for Manchester United. He's a centre back playing as a left back. He might just be a chance for that goal, but that was a wasted effort there from Fenerbahce. They should be doing better there. Bright Osai with the ball there, find himself in the box there, tries to beat two men, but Manchester United regains possession there. They'll look to attack right now, and it's Lindelof who play out of the fence, back in play. Fenerbahce regains possession. They are not losing possession that's really much against Manchester United, and no wonder the statistics is actually in favor of Fenerbahce, who are 63% of ball possession. Manchester United reduced to just 37% of the ball possession, but they all really be happy in taking not taking the possession but taking the goals in this one as they currently lead 1-0. Bright side drops it for Fred there, but Fred lost possession. Zizi will turn around there, and here's a chance for Manchester United to initiate an attack. What a pass there, a wasteful pass there from Zizi, but straight into the hands of Fenerbahce goalkeeper Dominik Livakovic. Livakovic will drop it into the path of Sebastian, and Szymański will move forward with the ball there. Finds Saint Maximin against Dalo, cuts inward with the ball there. Looks to see who he will be dropping the ball for, but he lost possession when they needed him most. And I think Mourinho has to look at Saint Maximin because he has been their weakest link in this account. So probably he should be looking onto his bench and see who he can be bringing in to replace Maximin on that wing there. When the goals is needed, there's still Andy Dzeko on the bench of Fenerbahce, another big name player that you can always come in and you will always be sure that he will get you the goal. Yes, going to be a corner kick to Fenerbahce, and that was Yusuf En-Nesyri there winning that corner kick for Fenerbahce.
Yeah, corner kick Fenerbahce right now they have actually been dominance in
they've actually dominated Manchester United in the game. They've looked like the real side, real threats in this one. But Manchester United got the goal against all odds, and right there they are back, soaking pressure. But let's see, they can soak this pressure, and Manchester United can get the second goal. Fenerbahce can do all the playing, while Manchester United will be okay, getting the goals in this encounter. They need this victory more than even Fenerbahce, because if they lose this game or play a draw, that means 3 points from 3 games, which is going to put them in another pressure.
Oh!
Big save there from the Manchester United goalkeeper. Another 2 save.
Onana.
What a double save from Andre Onana to deny Fenerbahce, and is the reason why Fenerbahce are yet to get into this one. Yusuf En-Nesyri right there with that moment here, and he'll be asking himself, how do I have to beat Andre Onana? And there's one thing about Onana, on his day when he wants to keep, he will always be a worthy. Look at that first save. Beautiful save from Andre Onana. The follow up there from the follow-up header there from El-Nesyri there. Another beautiful point-blank save from Andre Onana. You can see this belief on Jose Mourinho. We've actually missed Jose Mourinho. All this dramatic right there on the touchline there. And Fenerbahce are currently still knocking on the door of Manchester United, looking for that equalizer. But Andre Onana has been that stopping block between Manchester United and that equalizer. Garnacho will gain possession, but Fenerbahce gathers that and clears the lines. But Manchester United will look to come out again to eat out at Fenerbahce on the counter. But this time around, that is going to sail out for a throw into Fenerbahce. We are straight into the 38 minutes, and that beautiful save from Andre Onana, who has saved three saved Manchester United tries in this first half to deny Fenerbahce a goal. Beautiful moment, beautiful one from Andre Onana. But fortunately, it's really going to be sad to see him concede a goal in the second half.
Yeah, it's going to be sad. Like we saw the game against 20. After doing brilliantly well against 20, they kept clean sheet. They were leading 1-0, and towards the end of the game, 20 equalized that one and shared the spoil in that encounter. And it was a bad result to me. And right now, it is Manchester United again. Good defensive work.
Yes, Fenerbahce will attack right now. It's Bright Osai on the right wing there, taking a big run there. He has really find joy, taking on Lisandro Martinez, a long one there. But that took a wicked deflection and is out for a corner kick out to Fenerbahce. Lisandro and Bright Osai is really going to be a big battle tonight, because Bright Osai will always go around him and looking for that equalizer. Nigeria is so blessed with a lot of right backs right now. Fantastic, fantastic right backs. You talk about Olaino, you talk about Bright Osai. These are right backs who are always happy chasing down their opponent and taking the ball to their opponent, and that's what we're seeing in this game also for Fenerbahce. Bright Osai being one of the brightest moments meant for Fenerbahce in this encounter. It's going to be a corner kick to Fenerbahce. The referee is having a word with some Manchester United players and the Fenerbahce players. There was a bit of drag in the box there, and we can see him having a word with the Moroccan international Sofiane Amrabat, who also has a 1 or 2 to prove against Manchester United tonight. He was brought into Manchester United by Eric Ten Hag, but he was also let out of the loose after that completion of his loan deal from Florentina. But this season he is playing straight with under Jose Mourinho with FC Fenerbahce. And we are straight into the 40th minute of action right there in Istanbul. Still Manchester United leading by a lone slim goal in the second half.
Yeah, Manchester United leading, and but Fenerbahce been looking like a better side. Numbers of trials, number of chances created by Fenerbahce. And shot on goal, shot on target.
How did that not go into the back of the net? That was a very beautiful. That was a very good chance there.
Onana has a very fast reflex.
Yeah, he has good reflexes. Good reflexes.
Excellent one. Because it's only a goalkeeper who's
because for a goalkeeper to stand up almost immediately and get onto the hold of that that hit from what's it called from Yusuf and Nasri, it's not something you get always. And Zico is currently down there. That might just be a problem for a Manchester United player. Let's see if that is going to be a yellow card for is that Marcus Rashford? I don't think that was Rashford there. Let's see the tackle again. That was Zizi, who went straight into the feet of Zico Alexandra. Zico there is a player, is a Ghanaian centre back there, but the referee allows play to continue. Says that won't be a yellow card against the Manchester United striker. And back in play there is Fenerbahce comes out to attack again. So Yuchu will hold the ball there, and so Yuchu will hold on to it. And what will he make? Switches position, switches play onto the part of Saint Maximin. Maximin has that low to beat. He has tried it all game, but he hasn't been successful. Mourinho needs to look onto that part and probably take him out of this game, because he has been their weakest link in the whole of this first half. And yeah, he's back in Sofiat Amrabat. Amrabat with a cross easily met there by the Manchester United defenders, and still Fenerbahce in possession. Sends it back to Amrabat. Manchester United soaking a lot of pressure in this encounter.
Soaking a lot of pressure, and Fenerbahce playing high line in this game. And right now it's Manchester
Drop
United.
it for Garnacho, for Christ's sake.
Already opened for him. He's wasting time, and they've already recovered. Osai is already back there, and having an assist from his teammate to work against Garnacho, and he have not turned to go back.
Yeah, he has to go back to the middle of the park, because Fenerbahce has the advantage of having numbers in the back here, defending for them against Manchester United. Still Manchester United in possession there, and is straight into the part of the lead to the goal scorer. Christensen returns back to the lead. The lead will return it again back to Christensen. Manchester United enjoying their own fair share of possession against Fenerbahce. Back to the lead, and the lead will drop one into the middle, tries to play in Zizi, but Manchester United lost possession carelessly there. there. And back is on Fenerbahce, who will attack in the 43rd minute of this encounter. 2 more minutes to go in first half regulation time. It's still Fenerbahce trailing 1-0 at home against Manchester United in this one. But they've looked the brighter side in this first half.
Yeah, they look the better side in this first half. And if you look at the position stats now, definitely I know Fenerbahce will be the better side in terms of possession. And the number of chances created also, they've created more chances than Manchester United in this first half. But the only thing is that they are trailing right now against them. Oh, what is that for, Sai?
He lost possession. That is a crazy. That is a stupid one. Sorry to say. Okay, yes, I'm back in play. There's Manchester United regaining possession and looks to attack right now. Look for that second goal. Tries to put it on the part of Garnacho. Garnacho has one to chase against them, so Yuchu holds onto the ball there. Brighter side, he comes back to defend there for Fenerbahce. But that was a careless one there from Garnacho, as that pass was a wasted effort there. And Saint Maximin will take this time around, but lost possession. The referee allows plays to continue, says that wasn't a foul against the France international. Manchester United will turn defense into attack in the 44th minute of the second half. Returns it to Lindelof. Lindelof with the ball there, finds delete. Finds his teammates, who finds delete in the center of the heart of the midfield there. Delete with the ball there, comes inward there and drops it back into the middle of the park. Manchester United cuts in, and here is Lisandro who finds delete with the ball. Delete comes into the middle and drops it to Marcus Rashford, who returns it back to Delete. Delete looks inward into the middle of the park and finds his teammate, who returns it back to Lindelof. Lindelof finds the butcher, Lisandro Martinez, who is a standing captain for Manchester United, back to Delete. Still Manchester United returning and redoing same process there. And yes, Marcus Rashford with the ball is going to roll out for a throw-in to Fenerbahce.
Yeah, throwing to Manchester.
Is Fenerbahce? Is Manchester United Fenerbahce's throwing? Yeah. Because Rashford was the one who has the last leg on that. Yeah. And gradually it's looking like Manchester United will be taking the slim lead into halftime break. Advantage Manchester United, a lead against all odds in the first half. And after a couple of misses from Yusuf and Nasiri and triple saves from the goalkeeper of Manchester United, Andre Onana, to keep this game at bay. 1-0 Manchester United currently lead as we approach the 45th minute of first half.
Yeah, first half almost ending right now. Let's see if additional time will be added here. So far, we saw the first encounter. So the first match is played. There are many matches: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches played earlier on, and the remaining matches have been played right now. And after the break time, we will read out some of the results for you. Yeah. So and in the Conference League 2, matches are ongoing right now. So first half in some games, and in the Europa League also, we are gradually seeing some quarters already and halftime.
Yeah, it's just 1 minute additional time right there. In Istanbul is Manchester United leading, almost taking 60 seconds away from taking a slim lead in the first half to halftime. Yes, Manchester Fenerbahce playing with a big fire out the back right there. They send this out there, and Tadic almost getting onto that, but Manchester United regains possession. Gradually, they are coming into this game and growing in confidence against this Fenerbahce. It's going to be a throw-in to Manchester United in the 40th second of 1 minute additional time. About 20 more seconds to go in this one, and it's still Manchester United 1, Fenerbahce 0.
Yeah, but Manchester United with the ball now in their own half, leading, and they are not in haste in any way. But this is just the first half, and Onana with the ball sent a long one into the half of Fenerbahce, and the referee just blew the end of the first half in this encounter.
Yeah, that is the first half. That is the end of first half in this encounter, and it's Manchester United who takes a slim lead into halftime break. Got to say that goal from the Danes captain, the Danes player there, Christian Eriksen, putting Manchester United ahead in the 16th minute of this encounter to give Manchester United a halftime lead. And at halftime is Fenerbahce 0, Manchester United 1.
Yeah, Fenerbahce 0, Manchester United 1. And let's quickly look at the first half, what actually transpired. Yeah, let's look at the stats of the first half.
Yeah, beautiful moment, beautiful game from Fenerbahce but fortunately they couldn't get goals in this first half. They have to just look at Andre Onana in goal post, who has denied them, of getting goals from fantastic opportunities you would have thought will be ending into the back of the net. We saw that header from El Nasri, and we saw that important block from Mugate from stopping El Nasri getting a goal also against Manchester United. And against the run of play, the most important thing is always to put the ball into the back of the net. You have to utilize every opportunity presented to you. Manchester United knows that they are not going to beat Fenerbahce when it comes to holding on to the ball or in possession battle. But once they are going forward against this Fenerbahce side, they are making sure that they are making use of it or looking very dangerous in front of goal. And that was what gave them that goal scored by Christian Eriksen. We also saw them also lose a, a beautiful moment, a beautiful chance that fell to Marcus Rashford that everybody were thinking or was thinking that was going to the back of the net. But Marcus Rashford being Marcus Rashford, he just wasted that effort for Manchester United. But I think it's still a fair result for Manchester United. But Fenerbahce will be looking at themselves in the dressing room that yes, we should have gotten a goal, at least a goal against this Manchester United in the first half.
Yeah. So and the first half ended with the first goal ended with Fenerbahce dominating possession in the first half. 61% of the ball possession to Fenerbahce and 39 to Manchester United. That's a so and if we talk about the goal attempt, 7 goal attempt for Fenerbahce and just 2 for Manchester United.
Yeah,
and they had 1 goal.
No, that is one thing about you being clinical, and that is the difference between you being clinical and you being wasteful in front of goal. Manchester United they've actually been clinical in front of goal. They took shots on target where scoreable opportunities for them. Scored one through that from Christian Eriksen. That is the only goal in this game, and the second was that miss from Marcus Rashford. But you look at Fenerbahce pressing all along. I've seen Bright Osai get into scoring positions and chose to send it to the side netting instead of squaring it out for his teammate to put that into the back of the net. So I think also Mourinho needs to read Riot acts to his boys in the dressing room. They need to come back in the second half and stay focused. To me, Saint Maximin has no points coming back into the second half. He has been the weakest link for Fenerbahce all through the first half, trying to beat Dalot, but every moment, every time he tries to, cycle around Dalot, he's always losing possession. So I think he needs to make that big substitution early stages of the second half if he knows he really wants to get a victory against Manchester United. It's a winnable game for Fenerbahce. They've dominated play in this encounter. It's just about them being serious in front of goal and putting it into the back of net. It just reminds me of Chelsea last season. You just do a lot of playings, and the ball falls to a certain striker, and he's unable to put it into the back of the net. That is the problem of Fenerbahce are currently, facing against this Manchester United side. But they look like a team that will surely get a goal in this one.
All right. Then we look at the corner kick here. 5 for Fenerbahce and just 1 for Manchester United. All rounder, it is Fenerbahce who has better share. But if we talk about yellow card, Manchester United had 1 yellow card. Yeah, and Fenerbahce had no yellow card in this encounter. So that's some of the stats of the first half, and you see that Fenerbahce looking good but not leading in this encounter. So look at the players on the bench for both sides. Yeah, first of all, let's start with Fenerbahce, if there's any known name in Fenerbahce. Yeah, where we have Akaindin, Akchik, yeah, checked in. Duran, yeah, not Marcos Durano. That's not Marcos Duran. Yes, that's Mohamed Duran. That's Mohamed Duson, sorry. Mohamed Duson. And that's some of the players on the bench for Fenerbahce. We continue with that. Players on the bench for Fenerbahce, where we have, what's his name? Yeah, we have Zeku. Oh, there's no way Zeku is playing.
Yeah, it's Zeku plays for them. Yeah,
Wow.
He might just be the biggest player they might be bringing into the second half. Age is finally telling on him. He's over 34, so we won't expect him starting games like this. But I think at a point in this game, probably from the 60th minute, I'll be expecting Zeko to come into this encounter. He's another big threat up front for Fenerbahce whenever they need a goal against this Manchester United. So on the bench, if you're having a weapon like Zeko, you have to believe in yourself that yes, whenever he comes into this game, he's capable of bringing the goals for them.
Yeah, we have Agribayat, yeah, Cavachi, Rodrigo, Bucao, that's a Brazilian there, Tograk, Tuam, Yandas, and Yukchuk. Those are the names. I think I know they're not familiar. Then for Manchester United, Amas on the bench. Yeah, Anthony the Brazilian on the bench. Bayende on the bench. Casemiro on the bench. Amadialu on the bench. Hayton on the bench. Hodgland on the bench. And Oguneye on the bench. Then Wesley on the bench.
A
Yeah.
lot of young talent on the bench. I saw Ogunleye make his debut for Poland. That's another talent being lost by the Nigerian national team. But I think we still have a lot of pool of talents also. But looking at the bench, I think it's not really a tight bench for Manchester United. There are a couple of players you'll have expected to be on the bench starting this game for Manchester United in the absence of Bruno Fernandes and in the absence of Manchester United players who are out injured. Like Lisandro playing on the left back, that is not his familiar position. But they have to make do with him because Luke Shaw is out injured. Couple of Manchester United left backs are out injured, so they have to make use. They have to do a makeshift with Lisandro playing on that position. So I think every time will be trying to keep composure and hopes that this lead is going to remain this way until the as late as the 75th minute, so he can be making those substitutions that will just keep the team healthy for the remaining 15 minutes of that encounter. So early stage of the second half, if Manchester United should be coming out to try and see if they can get more goals or double their lead against this Fenerbahce team. They have to remember what happened to them against FC Porto when they were 2 goals up in that encounter, and from 2 goals up they went three. They went to start losing 3-2 before coming back late into that one. So they have to avoid such up moment or such thing happening in this game also.
Yeah. So players that are missing right now, Bruno Fernandes with the red card. And Maguire muscle injury. Mino is also having injury. Malaysia, Messi Mount injury. Luke Shaw and Euro.
I think Euro is back training with the Manchester United team, but I think this game came too very early for him to start. After coming back from that injury layoff, but he's another interesting talent everybody wants to see. The 18 years old signed from Lille. We signed with Lille last season. Gave a good account of himself, and we just want to see him in Manchester United, growing the ranks there. He's a big money signing and one of those prospects around the world of football right now.
All right, we have seen the Manchester United play without Bruno Fernandes. What do you have? What do you observe? Are they better off without Bruno Fernandes, or they are struggling?
No. They're actually struggling because that composure. There's something Bruno brings into the game. The link from midfield to attack that he brings into the game for Manchester United. We've not really seen it in this game. Mazzori, who is playing as the attacking midfielder in this game, is not an attacking midfielder. He's more of a right back. So he's also another makeshift player being put into the middle, but the connection from middle to attack has not really been in this account, and that is where they miss Bruno Fernandes. How many times has the ball find its way to Alejandro Garnacho on the wing, or set Alejandro Garnacho free in this encounter? So those are the moments whereby you just miss Bruno Fernandes and what it brings to this Manchester United team.
All right, do we say can we say Ten Hag has actually managed the team without some of these key players?
But he has actually tried, getting a victory against Brentford. A lot of teams have tried getting victory against Brentford. They will know how stubborn they can be against opponents. Not when you have on the striker like Bueno and you have Wissa running around you. So we know how hard it is. But for Manchester United to get a victory over them shows the resilience and the composure, and that is what they've brought into this game. Our only problem with them in this game is that they are doing a lot of defensive work. That coming out to attack against Fenerbahce, it's not like they're playing against a very big club. They can attack against the Fenerbahce and get goals. So they have to man up within themselves that yes, we want to get this goal against Fenerbahce and come out to attack. Not them sitting deep and trying to eat out on the counter. It's going to hurt them at a point in this game.
All right, we had Ten Hag said he knows how to win trophies. He hardly goes trophyless in seasons. If he's to win a trophy this season, which of those trophies do you think he can win?
I'm sorry to say, I don't see Manchester United win any trophy, because when you look at it, the EPL, Manchester City will want to retain it. I think the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup might just be the only solace for teams on the second to eighth position. This season, Manchester United is not really doing good. They are languishing in the 11th position. A rare thing to happen in the game of football. So I think winning a trophy this season might just be the first season whereby Ten Hag goes trophyless. It shouldn't be. I don't see him winning any trophy. I don't want to say he shouldn't be winning it, but I don't see him winning any trophy come end of the season.
All right, away from this match, can you just quickly talk about the Super Falcon match on Friday, on Saturday, and the Under 17 Women World Cup on Saturday too? That one will by 8:30. Super Falcon match by 4 o'clock at Ikene. You
Yeah,
know.
that will be the Super Falcons against Algeria. It's a
Yes.
two-legged friendly match, but the two friendly matches will be played right here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
What's it called? The NFF president talked about wanting to return to the days of whereby it was on the local players who dominated the Super Falcons, and that is what the manager Justice Mogudu has done this time around. Bringing in or infusing a lot of local-based players to take on Algeria for that friendly match with just couple of foreign-based players. I think the goalkeeper Chiamaka is in camp, and the captain of the team Rashida Tajibade, and some other just about five foreign-based players were called up, to buffle this team up. Algeria shouldn't be a big problem for the Super Falcons in that encounter, but I'm very sure Kenne fans, that is Ogun State fans, Remo fans will really be happy, having one of the Nigerian national team coming to play at the Kenne Stadium. The return leg will be on Monday. Is it Monday or Tuesday? I think it's on Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, right here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos. So, it's promising. It should be an interesting game, no doubt. But one game I expect the Super Falcons to win against them Algeria. Both games should be a winnable one for the Nigerian national team. And the big one everybody will be waiting for is that one at 8:30 between the Flamingos and the under 17 of United States of America. Both teams are high scoring teams, and when you look at the United States of America in this competition, they've lost just one game, and that was against another high scoring team, Spain. So, but when it comes to physicality, I think physicality and probably perseverance, I think the Nigerian team might have an edge over the United States of America and girls, because you could see from their games. But my biggest problem with the Flamingos is how much chances they waste before getting goals. They need to be clinical against this United States of America. In the group stage, our goalkeeper wasn't really tested. We don't even know, the strength of Okeke, the goalkeeper. But against the United States of America, she will surely be tested. She will be called to party. We will surely concede goals, but we have to pull those balls into the back of the net and make it count. That is the best way to defeat the United States of America and move to the semi-final, where we either be facing the winner of Poland and North Korea. So our path to final is actually a clear one. Should we defeat United States of America, because that is currently our biggest stumbling block right now. But on Saturday, it should be an interesting game, no doubt.
Right, you heard him. It's going to be an interesting game. Two female football for Nigeria will be playing that day. First of all, is the Falconets, the Super Falcons of Nigeria. 4 o'clock. Yeah, I will be here to cover that match live. And the ongoing Under 17 World Cup in the Dominican Republic. And another big match, that is the match between the Flamingo of Nigeria versus the United Under 17 Women of United States of America. So we'll be here also to cover that match. That one is by 8:30. Yeah, Nigerian time. So we'll be here to cover that match. Don't forget to stay tuned with us. Remember, you always get the best from Premier Sport Fan Center, and we'll be here to dish it to you just the way it is and just the way it is happening. So the second half about to start in this encounter.
Yeah, we're about to see the start of second half of that game between Fenerbahce and Manchester United. We are waiting the players coming back onto the turf, and you can see the fans are also waiting to see how the players come back into the turf to battle it out for the next 45 minutes of the second half. Fair game from Fenerbahce, and the fans will really be felt, or they'll be really be feeling undone that yes, they didn't get a goal or probably get a lead in the first half, because they actually deserve to get a goal with that performance in the first 45 minutes. But thanks to Andre Onana from Manchester United, who did every blocking for Manchester United and make sure that they didn't concede a goal in the first half and take this important 1-0 lead into the break. Advantage Manchester United in the second half right now, cause Fenerbahce wants to come out and attack. And you can see Jose Mourinho having words with Andre Onana there. Yes, you have to give it to him. Andre Onana has those three saves were out of the world saves from the young man. But let's see how much they will cope in the second half. They also need to come out against Fenerbahce. They don't have to defend or sit back and defend for the next 45 minutes. I want to see them play free flow football and attack in this one.
And again, I remember that reaction from Mourinho when Onana did that to
Yeah,
save
nobody expect. I never expected that save. That especially that second one from El Nesiri. That was a point blank save from Andre Onana. You have to give it to him. Yes, you know he has had those sticks even after conceding a lot of goals. But one thing you can't take away from him is that that class. He is actually a good goalkeeper, but he has just been let down by the Manchester United defenders. Conceding a lot of goals. But I just hope he can keep a clean sheet in this one. But I don't really see him keeping clean sheets because the way Fenerbahce are taking the ball to them and attacking them, at a point they are going to, they are going to actually flatter and give away a goal to Fenerbahce in this one.
So what's the best thing for them to do right now to get a goal?
Yeah, they have to get the second goal as early as possible, so as to just put the old Fenerbahce put the old Fenerbahce into disarray in this encounter. But if they're not getting early goals in this one, Fenerbahce will still be coming out at them, knowing that it's a slim lead for Manchester United and they can also get an equalizer. It's a big 45 minutes to come in this encounter, but let's see who is going to get hold of it in the second half.
All right. Well, let's see the second half about to start right now, and the players are back to the pitch here, and let's see what the second half produce at the end of 90 minutes. Yeah, it promises to be an exciting one. Stay tuned with us, and to our viewers, wherever you're watching us from, this is Premier Sport Fan Center. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, please, and also don't forget to like our page. And our number is in front of the screen. You can call in to give your submission, whatever your thoughts are. You can call in to share your ideas with us, and we'll be here to listen to you.
All right, this is the start of second half in that encounter. As Manchester United playing from right to left right now, and Fenerbahce playing from left to right on our screens as the start of second half of this Europa League. Still Manchester United leading 1-0. Courtesy that goal from Christian Eriksen in the early stages of this encounter. As Fenerbahce back in possession, looking to attack against Manchester United right now. And Manchester United doing the defensive work there, regaining possession against Fenerbahce. Let's see who is going to come back in this one. And back to play is the goalkeeper, the standard performer in this encounter. Andre Onana. Should Manchester United win this game, he might just be a candidate from the man of the match of this encounter. Returns it back to Andre Onana, the Cameroonian goalkeeper who has conceded a lot of goals for Manchester United this season. We set it out into the middle of the park. Dalot lost possession, and here's Sebastian with the ball. She rolls out. That should roll out for a throw-in. But St. Maximin keeps it in play and lost possession to Manchester United, who will come out to attack right now and looking for the second goal. Straight up onto the wing there, finds Marcus Rashford. Rashford lost possession. I think there's been a battle of losing ball between Marcus Rashford and Elian St. Maximin in this encounter. Back in place, Zico. Zico drops it back into the part of Soyuchu. Goes back into the midfield and finds Fred. Fred drops it back into the part of Mets Mulder. Mulder comes forward with the ball there, tries to play in Fred. Manchester United gave out a free kick there, an infringement against Manchester United, and a free kick to Fenerbahce with Fred winning that. That was a Ugarte going big there on the Brazilian in that moment. We have the first minute of second half already played in this game as we're approaching the end of the second minute right now. Fenerbahce tries to switch his one play there and into the middle of the park, whereby Manchester United trying to switch their own play there, but Garnacho won't be able to chase that down and rolls out for a throw-in to Fenerbahce. And you can see that Fenerbahce have started from where they stopped in the first half, playing attacking football against this Manchester United side. And the referee says that is an infringement against Fenerbahce. There is going to be a free kick to Manchester United. It was Mazuri who was brought down in the middle of the park, and Manchester United will be starting play with a free kick in this moment.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Martinez was brought down actually.
Yeah, that was a horrible tackle there. And the referee was right about that. Spot on.
Yeah, it was a spot on decision there from the referee to flag that down as an infringement against Fenerbahce. Andre Onana with the ball there for Manchester United, cuts into the middle of the park and finds Christian Eriksen, who returns it back to the defense there. Manchester United back to Andre Onana. Andre Onana, what will he make out of these? Takes a long one out of his defense, and Fenerbahce back in possession, but Manchester United regains it, and it's Lindelof for the ball there and comes forward there, returns back to the standing captain Lisandro Martinez. Martinez with a long one tries to play in Mazuri, but Mazuri is not a defender. That ball will roll back to the goalkeeper Livakovic. Livakovic with a long one. Referee allows place to continue, says that was an advantage of Fenerbahce. And you can see Murillo getting restless in this encounter. Oh, that should have been a yellow card, I guess, to Mazuri there. The referee is not going to give that as Fenerbahce looks to attack now. It's that man who has misses a lot of chances in this game. St. Maximin with the ball there. This one into the box. And that is the equalizer. And finally, Fenerbahce are back in this one. And now the fourth time, El Nasri have finally put that into the back of the net for Fenerbahce's equalizer. What a goal for Fenerbahce. Jose Mourinho won't celebrate that in respect to Manchester United. And finally, Andre Nana has been beaten in this one after 3 fantastic saves in this encounter. It's Fenerbahce with a deservedly equalizer in this encounter.
Yeah, that was a beautiful one there.
Look at how did you let loose? Look at how he came out of the out of 2 defenders, just walked out of them and get another there. You have Lindelof, a tall defender there. You have Lisandro Martinez walking through, but he just walked through the 2 of you and to get that header and planted that into the back of the net for Fenerbahce's equalizer. It's a deserved equalizer for Fenerbahce, no doubt. They've looked the better side in the second half, and this is how you expect them to start the second half. Early stages of the second half, get your equalizer against this Manchester United, and that is what Fenerbahce has done, and it's game on right there in the second half. It's Yusuf and Nasiru with that equalizer for Fenerbahce. Manchester United will have to chase this game right now.
All right, and that assist came from St. Maximin.
I called him the wasteful man already before he came.
He had to assist. He had to correct himself. He had to correct himself in the second half. Maybe he has listened to dressing room instruction.
Yeah, I think it just to go for a cross there rather than the normal routine he has been going through in the first half, which has cost him a lot of opportunities in the second half. Good enough for Fenerbahce to come back into this game. That was a deserved equalizer for them in the second half. Manchester United now chasing the second half as we are straight into the 51st minute, 5 minutes of second half action right there in Istanbul. As Manchester United back in possession, Ugarte with the ball there, drops it into the path of his teammate there, Mazuri, who returns it back to the standing captain, who returns it and finds Mazuri in the act of midfield. The manager, Eric Ten Hag, needs to tell me what he drank this morning for him to be starting the right back as a creative midfielder in this encounter, because I don't know, I can't see what Mazuri has brought into this encounter. And looking at the Manchester United bench, even if he had gone with Habib Ogunleye playing in that 10th position, or probably Ahmed Diallo playing in that 10th position, or even Anthony, will have been justifiable than having a right back playing as a 10. He has to tell us what he actually thought of before coming up with this formation, because it's not really working. The link between the midfield and the attack, you can see how much Sebastian Semeski has hold on to the ball and created things for Fenerbahce in this one, but it's the reverse is the case for Manchester United. And Fenerbahce will come out right now is St. Maximin there tries to play in Sebastian Semeski, but Manchester United regains a possession. Manchester United will look to attack right now. A long one across the pitch there. Tries to play in Zizi. Zizi in position there. Gets hold of the ball and still in the box there. Still holds onto the ball there. But lost possession finally. Brighton Sahi with the ball there. Plays it out, and Fenerbahce will look to chase this one against Manchester United. Tadic being brought down there. And referee says that was an infringement against Tadic. And it's going to be a free kick to Fenerbahce. 52nd minute of action right there. And it's still Manchester United 1, Fenerbahce 1.
Yeah, 1-1 at this point in time. And this goal definitely has sparked Fenerbahce, who are actually
they've actually been sparked on right from the first minutes of the second half. You look at the first minutes when Brighton Sahi was presented with that chance in the second minutes. Every best moment in this game has come true for Fenerbahce in this game. It was against the run of play for Manchester United to get that goal. It's not like they deserved that goal they scored against Fenerbahce. So it's not like Manchester United had been a better side in the first half, and Fenerbahce came in the second half and switch up play against them. And that is Brighton Sahi. He's not really allowing Garnacho have the better of him. So YouTube with the ball there in the heart of the fence and look into the midfield, finds Sofian Amrabat, returns it back to Son YouTube. Fred with the ball there. And these two players in the middle of the park, former Manchester United players, and they are schooling these Manchester United midfielders in this encounter.
Yeah, what do you expect when they have their former gaffer Mourinho with them? Definitely they will do well. And that is what we are seeing on the field of play right now. Fenerbahce with the ball. A long cross here into the box of Manchester United, but that one headed out by Manchester United.
Okay, yes, back in play. There's Manchester United will look to attack there. That is Mazuri with the ball there. Beats his man and turns around and finds Zizi. Zizi will drop this onto the part of Marcus Rashford. Will he chase that? and he was unable to chase that, and that rolls out for a corner kick. Goal kick to Fenerbahce. We are straight into the 54th minute of this encounter. Barely 10 minutes into the second half, and it's Fenerbahce who gave us the first goal in the second half for their equalizer against this Manchester United side, who scored the first goal through Christian Eriksen in the 16th minute, and it looks like Bright Osai might not be able to continue this game, as he's right now holding onto his hamstring there. And also in that game between Tottenham Hotspur and AZ Alkmaar, it's Tottenham Hotspur who has gotten the first goal in that encounter in the early stages of second half. What a way to start that game from Tottenham Hotspur. Look at that cross there from Saint Maximin, and the header from El Nasri. The goalkeeper Andrew Nana had nothing. There was nothing he could do there, or there was nothing he would have done to get hold of that. And it's a goal that will really stand there for the Morocco striker there, Yusuf and Nasir. It's still game on in that encounter. Yes, and the 27 years old plays for Morocco. I think I do remember him when he was with Sevilla. Always a crazy striker when he was with Sevilla.
I look at the defender there, Lindelof. He just escorted the striker.
Yeah, that's where I had the problem. And you can see the substitution. Lindelof being withdrawn in this encounter. Well, I don't really know. I don't know what. Okay, and Ojland also been thrown into this game. Let's see what tactical brilliance the manager, the Manchester United manager, will be coming up with right now. So, cause playing with having Zizi up front and also having bringing in Ojland up front means that you are replacing Lindelof and you are bringing in Casemiro to slot into the defense. I don't really know how he wants to do this, because Casemiro is not also one of those best players. He can also slot into the defense. It can just be it can prove to be a big problem for them. But let's see how much they cope in this one with that substitution. Let's see what that substitution brings for Manchester United in the remaining 35 minutes of action right there in Istanbul. And it's Fenerbahce who are still chasing they are leading this one. They are not okay with scoring the equalizer. They just want to get onto the lead here. Right here is Bright Osai with the ball there Oh, he should be going down there for penalty. Oh, that should be a penalty. But the referee allows plays to continue there, and he won't be giving that. Let's see if VR will be recalling the referee to check that for a penalty. But he allows plays to continue. And Manchester United will break out against Fenerbahce. But Bright Osai is still on the floor there, rolling and expecting the referee to give him that. But I think that should have been a penalty against Manchester United.
Should be a penalty.
But let's see if VR will be checking that.
I'm sure Mourinho must have overreacted there. And
he's actually reacting there. He's reacting there. Let's see that again. Oh, that's the penalty. That was after. I think there was a stamp there, but the referee might be looking at it that it was a minimal contact there, not a big contact on the Fenerbahce's right back there. Look at that moment again. I think it was just a small contact, not a big contact on him. That's not going to be a penalty.
There's a stamp on the leg, and right now it's going straight to Mourinho. I know it must be Mourinho because he will overreact.
The referee is not going to the monitor.
And he has given a yellow card.
Yeah, yellow card to Mourinho. That was overreaction from him. The noise there, and probably a yellow card to Bright Osai also, because he just make a big meal out of that small tackle there. But let's see if we'll be able to continue this game. But I don't expect it to be a penalty. And the referee says no, it's not going to be a penalty.
Yeah, we have a message here from Luna Kula. He says, hey guys. And Luna Kula says, United don't have midfielders.
Yeah, they don't have midfielders. When you look at it, you look at who's playing their center, their attacking midfield position, having Nasser Mazuri, who is a right back, playing as a 10. The midfield has been overrun by Fenerbahce in this encounter. You have to give it to Sebastian Zemeshki, Fred, and Sofian Amrabat. They've run Manchester United rag in this encounter all through this game. It has been a fully dominated midfield battle for Fenerbahce against the Manchester United in this one. Probably that is one of the reasons why Jose Mourinho brought in Eric Ten Hag brought in Casemiro to slot in a bit into that midfield. But I don't really know where he is slotting Casemiro right now, because we are complaining of no creativity in the midfield, and you're bringing in Casemiro. And it's Bright Osai who is back on his feet, as the referee says no, that is not going to be a penalty. We are currently in the 5th or 9th minute of this encounter. 1 1 minute away from 1 hour of football and 30 minutes left to go in regulation time. And it's still Fenerbahce 1, Manchester United 1. Jose Mourinho be set to the stand right now. It's a red card to Jose Mourinho.
I think he should be one of the most rated.
Yeah, we're used to that. We're used to seeing that.
One of the most rated coach in the history of football.
We are used to seeing that. So it's normal.
Jose Mourinho. Yeah, and you can see him talking to some of the officials there. You know,
that was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. But that was a close call for Manchester United. Because if that was in the EPL, probably it would have been a penalty. A penalty for Brighton side. Brighton side would have won a penalty there if that had happened in the EPL. And Fenerbahce will be without Jose Mourinho for the remaining 29 minutes or 30 minutes of action right there at Istanbul. But it's still 1-1 right there. Both teams sharing the spoils in this encounter. Here might just be a chance for Manchester United's second goal, and this should be the goal for Manchester United. How did that not go into the back of the net? Marcus Rashford for his second time in this game just sent that out crashing. What a beautiful moment for Manchester United. If that had gone into the back of the net, they should be scoring that, because that was about 3-2 situation there. But Manchester United just wasted that effort in that encounter. 60 minutes of football action right there in Istanbul, and it's still Fenerbahce 1, Manchester United 1.
Yeah, 1-1 that situation, and the other encounter ongoing right now. Lazio is leading 21 earlier, and Tottenham still leading AZ Alkmaar 1-0. Yeah, so I think those are some of the results there. And Atletico Bilbao leading Slava Prague 1-0. Yeah, so Porto also leading Hoffenheim 1-0. So those are the encounters ongoing right now.
Okay, as Brighton side has gone into the books of the referee, getting a yellow card for falling Alejandro Garnacho there. Manchester United has a free kick here in a dangerous and promising position. Let's see if Manchester United can be taking advantage of the set pieces and go back into the lead in this encounter. You have to give it to Brighton side. Fantastic performance from the Nigerian right back in this encounter.
All right, you can see Jose Mourinho reacting.
He's not going back. He should not go back.
He will be given a red card now. Out of the
he has a red card. Yes, he has a red card already. He has been sent to the stand. Well, I think managers, unlike footballers who have to go to the dressing room, it's always to the stands. That's where managers are being sent to. Yes, this is the right substitution. They need to take out Brighton side. They need to protect him, because if he stays on this field after getting a yellow card, he might be getting a red card. Mentally, he's not in this game. Beautiful performance from Brighton side. You just have to give him for his performance, but you also have to give him some slacks for losing, for taking that selfish decision in the early stages. That ball would have been 90% a goal for Fenerbahce if only he had squared that back for any Fenerbahce player in the box instead of going for Glory himself. So 62 minutes of action for the Super Eagles right back there. Brighton side, the former Reading player who's making his name right there in the Turkish Super League, and there's a straight substitution there. Brighton side out, and it's Beko who has replaced him in this encounter. Let's see what he'll be bringing. Bikau, sorry, who has replaced him. Let's see if he will also be churning out the kind of performance we got from Brighton side for 1 hour of football there. We have about 27 more minutes to go in this encounter. Manchester United with a beautiful chance from a free kick, and is one of the free kick specialists we have there who is standing on this, and it's Christian Eriksen and also Marcus Rashford standing on this free kick duty, and that took a wicked deflection. Christian Eriksen with that shot there. And yeah, might just be a moment for Manchester United. But it's Fenerbahce who clears the line, but still Manchester United in possession. And gradually, Manchester United are coming into this game, and they might be getting a winner. Who knows? And this is the response we wanted from Manchester United. We ask ourselves, where has this mojo been all through this game? And yeah, is you didn't bring them onto the pitch now. Offside. Okay, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper there, and the goalkeeper Livakovic will hold on to that and not in a rush to send that out. We are straight into the 63rd minute of action there, and it's still 1-1 between Fenerbahce and Manchester United.
Yeah, 1-1. So we have a message here from Smiling Robo, and he's saying hi to Premier Sport, greeting us here and say we are doing well. Yeah.
Okay, our back play is Livakovic The goalkeeper just already murdered that name. Livakovic will take a long one out of the fence there. Played there. And still Fenerbahce in possession. Sofian Amrabat with the ball there. Lost possession in the middle of the park. But Fenerbahce will regain possession in the middle. Fred with the ball there. Switches possession. Sends it straight to St. Maximi. Maximi with his quick feet here. As Dalo to beat here. Cuts in and out there. Returns it onto the part of Barut. Cross into the box there. But this time around, El Nesri will be getting onto that. But still Fenerbahce in possession. Here is Maximi. Lost possession again. Too much too much take on the ball from him. For me, he has been wasteful, no doubt, for Fenerbahce in the second half. Straight into the 64th minute. It's still 1-1 between Fenerbahce and Manchester United.
Yeah, right now Fenerbahce with the ball across into the 18 box here, but headed out by the Manchester United, but not out of danger yet. Still since Maximin with the ball sent away into the 18 box, and anybody go into the hands of Unana.
I think gradually Manchester United are coming up right now. I think there's a sense of urgency, there's a sense of belief right now from the Manchester United players that yes, we can actually get a victory from this game. This Fenerbahce side are winnable, and probably due to that record being given to Jose Mourinho, they now have a belief that they've lost a deciding person in this account, because right now Manchester United are currently coming out at them. Making good use of that Garnacho's wing there. It's Garnacho against Becker with the ball there, cuts inward there. That player is not interested in you. Caressing on the ball as Alexander Ziku went big on the Argentine winger, but he's back on his feet and able to continue the second half and straight into the center of the fence. Is Lisandro Martinez who finds the leads with the ball there as they look to come out there, but return back into the center of the fence. The leads with the ball finds Mazuri, who is back playing as a left back in this one. Is Garnacho with the ball there, as Big out to beat, and still holds onto the ball there. What we Garnacho make out of this? Look at that moment, yes, into the box. But that cross was aimlessly from the Manchester United players. There's still Tadic on the ball there. Duran Tadic, the former Southampton and former Southampton and Ajax captain there. Lost possession. It's going to be a throw into Manchester United. Yes, rightly given to Manchester United, because that was a wasted moment there from the Fenerbahce player. We're straight into the 66th minute of action. 24 more minutes to go in this encounter. And it's still 1-1 between Fenerbahce and Manchester United.
Yeah, throwing Mazuri, take that one to Garnacho. Garnacho send that one to his man there. And look at the number of Manchester United player in that particular position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Yeah, I think they also overload that position, and you have to. I think I have to thank Jose Mourinho for taking Bright Osai out, because he's on a yellow card already. They'll have overloaded that right wing again, forcing me to making silly errors and getting a red card. So you just have to sacrifice Bright Osai and withdrawing for Becker. Although Becker has been taking. This is a player. Look at Bright Osai throughout the first half. Garnacho never had the joy of running through Bright Osai throughout the game. But once Garnacho was Bright Osai was withdrawn in this game, we've seen Garnacho enjoying his free movement on that left wing of Manchester United attack. But let's see how much they'll take advantage of that, because right now they're coming all out against Fenerbahce. It's looking like there's no more gas in the tank of this Fenerbahce players. Manchester United taking the pressure to them right now. Mazuri back to one of his natural positions after playing in an unfamiliar attacking midfield position from the start of this game, and still back in play. Christensen with the ball there, switches it into the middle of the park. And here's Lisandro Martinez, the standing captain for Manchester United, cuts forward with the ball there, returns it to Mazuri. Mazuri back to Lisandro. Lisandro looks inward into the middle of the park, finds Ugarte, who returns it to Mazuri. Mazuri will drop one onto the part of his teammate there. Manchester United looking for that second goal. And here might just be a chance. Mazuri with the ball, goes for the cola there. Livakovic, the goalkeeper, with an important block and important save off that shot from Mazuri. What a shot there from the player. Jose Mourinho coming down how to talk to his assistants. I just think he needs to be very much careful, because he has been red carded.
Because with this card now, is he allowed to do all this?
It has to be their stadium, but he was sent to the stand. Well, Jose Mourinho will always be Jose Mourinho. That is just it. Everything has to be, central to him. And I think gradually they're fading off in this game. 68 minutes of action already. Manchester United with the corner kick, and it's Christian Eriksen standing on this, sends it into the box there with that beat. Ooh! What a save there from Dominik Livakovic. Onto the 9 Manchester United the second time from within 2 minutes, and it's another corner kick from Manchester United in this encounter. 69 minutes of action. 21 more minutes to go in this one. Manchester United needs a goal to at least salvage or get 3 points in this one against Fenerbahce. Christian Eriksen will start play from this corner kick. Livakovic almost missing that, and that would have been a costly one. And the lead got his head out right in that moment. We're straight into the 69th minute and 21 more minutes to go in the second half.
Yeah. Manchester United right now coming out against Fenerbahce. We didn't see this in the first half. They were just being, tactical, calculating and don't want to come out. But this time around, you can see Manchester United coming out. Let's see if they will get a goal this time around. I think this is the first time they're focusing on. Okay, this is
Right,
assistant coach.
they're actually missing the presence of Jose Mourinho on the pitch there. They're actually missing him. But you look at it, Manchester United, they've actually improved in the second half. Total shots in this game, in the second half. Unlike the first half where they had just two total shots. They've actually kept Fenerbahce at bay in the second half. And let's see, is that going to be... No, the referee allows play to continue. Fenerbahce through Tadic. Tadic will send this into the middle of the park. Model got hold of that and drops it back to Jiku. Jiku looking well into midfield, finds Sophie at Amrabat. Amrabat finds Fred in the middle of the park. Fred almost losing possession, but regains possession. But Manchester United regains possession right there from that tackle. The referee allows play to continue. Garnacho with the ball there. The shots there. We need to learn more from Cristiano Ronaldo, because that is not how it is done, as a lost possession, and it's going to be advantage of Fenerbahce, who will start play in the 70th minute with a goal kick. Let me see. I think this was the record. This was the record.
That is Mourinho.
But that was not enough to send him off. That is not enough to send him off. I think the central referee also allows.
But he was in his position.
He was in his technical box there. So I think the central referee allowed the emotions to get into him also. Because Jose Mourinho is always a targeted manager when he comes into game. He's always targeted for records. I think the referee has seen enough, or he allowed the emotions of Mourinho, having a shout, a go at him all through the game, and allowed it gets on the better of him. Gradually, Manchester United are coming into this one. 71 minutes of action, and gradually we are getting to the end of this account, and it's still 1-1 in this game. If it ends this way, that means that Manchester United must have gotten 3 points from 3 games in the Europa League. It's not really good for them, because they're outside the first 24 box list in this in the standings of the Europa League. Game might just be a moment for Fenerbahce, but easily defended there by the Manchester United player Ugarte, and it's going to be a throw into Fenerbahce. Tadic with the ball there, but he will drop this for Bekao to take this throw in for Fenerbahce. 71 minutes of action gone at Istanbul. It's still 1-1 between Fenerbahce and Manchester United. Jiku will take this, as he's now playing on the right back position since the Nigerian Pride Society was withdrawn in the second half. So we have Jiku, the Ghanaian, who is now has been switched to the right back position to contain Alejandro Garnacho in this one.
All right, Anderlecht just made it 1 against Ludogorets in the 68th minute of that encounter. Right now, it is 1-0 in that match right now. So it's still 1-1. Fenerbahce, Manchester United. This is the 72nd minute of the game, and let's see what comes out of it.
Okay, back play there is Fenerbahce will come out to attack right now, but Manchester United are winning every duels right now and attacking and enjoying possession against Fenerbahce in this encounter. We're straight into the 72nd minute and back to the goalkeeper, Andre Onana. Onana with the ball there, teasing one there into the part of his teammates. Mazuri with the ball there. Mazuri returns it back to the captain, Lisandro Martinez. Martinez cuts in one there, tries to play in Garnacho. Was going to be tries to play in Christian Eriksen, and it's going to be a throw into Fenerbahce. But Manchester United, in the meantime, will be making a substitution of their own, and is the number 10 Marcus Rashford, who has been withdrawn in this game, and is Anthony, who will be thrown into the second time. It's so beautiful to see Anthony come into this game, because when you think of it less, Anthony might deliver for Manchester United.
Well, it's when you don't expect him, he comes out with his best. But let's see what he brings to the party. But sometimes he's also been wasteful. Most times he's been wasteful.
In games like this, whereby they need goals, and they need someone to be clinical. They need those outside shots. You are having a threat with Garnacho on the left. You're also bringing Anthony to be another threat on the right. That is looking like a double attacking threat from Manchester United right now against Fenerbahce. So they're actually playing very well right now in the last 15 minutes of this encounter. So I think they might still fancy their chances of getting a victory in this. So we are straight into the 74th minute, 1 minute away from going straight into the last 15 minutes of this encounter. It's still 1-1 between Manchester United and Fenerbahce. It's going to be advantage Fenerbahce should this game end this way. Should it end 1-1, they'll be having about I think about 5 or 6 points, 5 points if it ends. Yes, 5 points should it end this way. That means one victory and two draws for Fenerbahce. But if it ends this way, Manchester United will be having 3 points. Looking disappointing from a team like Manchester United, who you'd have expected to get victories in encounters like this.
Yeah, I remember the day they qualified for this Europa League. A lot of
When they
celebration.
won the
Yeah.
what's it called? They win FA Cup.
They won the FA Cup
Yeah,
and they
because
also
Chelsea finished ahead of them in the league. We are thinking of Chelsea joining or going to the Europa League.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Chelsea, Manchester United defeated Manchester City in the FA Cup final, and here they are in the Europa League on the edge of getting all their third draws in 3 games. Really disappointing. We are straight into the 75th minute. 15 more minutes to go in the Istanbul Stadium, and still 1-1 between Fenerbahce and Manchester United. Let's see. But Manchester United needs to take advantage of this, possession they are enjoying in this encounter and turn it into goal. And yet, Isa and Tony with the ball there, holds onto the ball, cuts inward into the middle of the park, and still Manchester United in possession.
Yeah, Manchester United continue dominance so far in this encounter, and they're looking like a team that is actually looking for a goal. We didn't see that in the first half.
No,
You know.
they've done better. They've done better right now. They are actually better in this encounter. The referee says there was an infringement there from Christian Eriksen, and it's going to be a free kick out to Fenerbahce. That's that. Ugarte losing the ball in the middle of the park. Oh, there are some fouls that you just see. They are so wicked foul. You just look at how you
Just came in.
just came in and just touch him. But if that was a foul, then I don't see any reason why that Bright of Osai
Will not be a
hit
foul.
or in the box or in the Manchester United box shouldn't have been.
You know, the
a
bright
goal.
sign, what I actually saw was not about the hit, it's about the stamp. You know, it's stamped on him. You know, so to me, if the referee has gone for the VR, that is a beautiful movement for
Ashland.
and the
it's-
shot. Oh, that was a weak
corner,
one.
weak shot there from Ojlund. You expect him to do better. The starting was good, but the finishing was so poor there from Rashford Ojlund there. The Denmark striker there, that finishing was so poor of a caliber of a striker of his caliber. You would have expected him to do better there. But straight into the hands of Livakovic, who has been one of a massive player for Fenerbahce in this on the Croatia goalkeeper. We look up to just concede just that one goal in this encounter. Let's see as it goes. Fenerbahce are preparing 2 substitutions of their own in this encounter. Fenerbahce through St. Maximin in the box there. But Manchester United will clear their line there, not allowing a Nasri to get onto that. And yeah, it's going to be rolled out for a throw into Fenerbahce.
And you see the Manchester United player getting down easily as if they are not
That's
fit.
Anthony.
Yes, Anthony, yeah. As if they are not fit. It's not only
there's no
him.
match fitness. Match fitness is not really there for him. But I think they've actually tried in the last 20 minutes of this game, and they are looking like yes, they deserve it if they get a lead in the second. So straight into the 77th minute. 13 more minutes of regulation time to be played in Istanbul. There's still 1-1 between Manchester United and Fenerbahce. St. Maximin being brought down there, and the referee says that is going to be a free kick up to Fenerbahce in that moment. This game is played at the Sukru Saroklu Stadium in Istanbul, Turkey. Where this game is being played, and still 1-1 between Manchester United and Fenerbahce. We're straight into the 78th minute. 12 more minutes to go. I used to see Manchester United getting a victory in this one.
Well, they're looking good so far in this encounter, but you know, it's still an open game. It's still an open game. Anybody can get a goal. It's not the person who press that scores goal. We saw that in the first half. One would have thought that the first goal would have come from Fenerbahce, but it came from. That was a beautiful move there from.
Yeah, this is the goal. This is the goal.
Another bad touch.
What's that?
Garnacho.
The start was good, but the finishing was so poor from him. That's an infringement. That should be a free kick. That's a free kick. I think Garnacho really needs to work on his follow-up touches. It's really let him down. He has a good starting, but the finishing touch is always letting him out there. What was that from Ugarte? He just went straight into the player. That should have been a yellow card to Ugarte as he went straight into Alexander Zico there. But the referee says that was a fair challenge from the Manchester United player. It's going to be a substitution, and is that man, the goal scorer, the equalizing goal scorer for Fenerbahce. Al Nassr will be withdrawn in this encounter. And looks like we'll be having Dzeko be thrown into this game. Dzeko is Ismail and the number 17 Maxi. Oh, Maxi has been withdrawn in this encounter. Let's see what they'll be bringing into this encounter for Fenerbahce. But Maximin also been withdrawn. Yes, he has been wasteful in this game, so they can afford to, take him out of this encounter. But this other player Manchester United needs to be careful of. Eddie Dzeko is a beast in the box, and he can get out those goals when you least expect.
Yeah, when you least expect. Let's see what brings to the party. I think Manchester United will be aware of him. I think they begin to tread their own position too. A position because of this substitution, so that they can stop them from, doing what they want to do. Because this is just the 10 minutes to the end of the game, and Dzeko is aged. His age, and he'll have shorter time to play.
He's a top player,
but
he's
full of experience.
He's experienced, so they have to be very much careful at the back there. They have to handle him, because if you're freeing Dzeko, it's really going to be dangerous against you. You're straight into the 80th minute, 10 more minutes to go, and we are into the last 10 minutes of action right there in Istanbul. It's going to be a throw into Fenerbahce. Zico with the ball there, and he holds onto it. Who is he going to drop that? Drops that to his teammate, and still Fenerbahce. What would they make out of that? Manchester United having two players defending there, but still Fenerbahce into the box there, and straight here we might just be a chance for Fenerbahce, but Manchester United clears the line. Fenerbahce still in possession, sends it back onto the part of his teammate, but the Manchester United player there, Casemiro, actually defended that very well for Manchester United, and it's going to be a goal kick to Manchester United in the 81st minute of this encounter. We have just about 9 more minutes to the end of this encounter, and it's looking like it might be ending 1-1. But I still see late dramas happening in this one. And it might just be Manchester United getting that goal in the later stage of this encounter. It's going to be a free kick to Manchester United as Soyuncu actually went into that Manchester United players' fit sense. Actually gave out a free kick to Manchester United. And that was also Soyuncu, I guess, Rashmond Ojlund there. And the referee says yes. That was a pullback. There's a free kick. Here is my player there. Anthony on the ball there. Drops it into the middle of the park there. Finds Christensen as Manchester United will look. As Manchester United will look to attack right now. Back in the defense there. And straight into the hands of the Butcherman, the captain himself. And you have Manchester United attacking right now.
Yeah, and the match, Tottenham still leading AZ Akmar 1-0. That goal was scored by Richardson in the 52nd minute of the encounter. So right now, Tottenham leading.
Yeah, good one for Tottenham. Good one for Tottenham. I think they are also one of the sides that you expect to win this Europa League. It's been a long time. Everybody has been looking at them. You have a good squad. Why are they not winning trophies? A lot of trophies has eluded them even in the England space. Talking about of Europe. I remember that UEFA Champions League final they got to, but lost that to Real Madrid. But let's see how much they'll come back into this one. Fenerbahce with the ball there, almost lost it. Anthony has just won Manchester United a throw-in in the 82nd minute of this game. Barely 8 minutes to go in regulation time. Manchester United needs a big response against this Fenerbahce side, and they're coming out to attack right now. Here might just be that moment they need. Sends it out wide and finds Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho beats his man, went down there, and the referee says it's going to be a free kick on the edge there for Manchester United.
Yeah, on the edge. He went on the edge, but he dived into the team box.
That was not a free kick.
No, it's a free kick. There was a
contact. Free kick, yeah, there was a contact.
There was contact. Yeah, look at it. He beat him, blocked the leg.
No, he went in. He put the leg there. He actually saw that free kick. He actually saw that free kick to the Fenerbahce player there. That should have been a free kick to me. And straight into the 83rd minute of this encounter, we have about 7 more minutes to go. Manchester United are presented with a good chance for them to get the second goal in this one. And still the goal scorer, Christian Eriksen, standing on this one, Manchester United. And we have a lot of Manchester United players flooded into the box of Fenerbahce. Here might just be the best moment for them to get their second goal.
Yeah, best moment to get their second goal. And Eriksen, the scorer of the Manchester United goal. I think
he's a set piece specialist also.
I think he should be going for the goal here. Well, there's a go for a cross. And
Eh?
oh, I thought that was
I
in.
thought that was in. Oh. Wow, Fenerbahce will look to it on the counter against Manchester United right now. And what would they make out of this? Sends it into the middle of the park there, returns it back to where it's coming from. And let's see if Fenerbahce will take advantage of this attack right now. Lost possession, you don't take on the butcher like that. Yeah, you should go and learn from Brighton side how he has been doing it right from the first half of this encounter. It looks like Manchester United will go out right now, and here is Anthony with the ball there, cuts inward with the ball there. He wants to go for goal, but chose to go for Garnacho. Garnacho moving in there. Oh, beautiful save there from the goalkeeper, Livakovic, who says, no, I'm not going to consider on that goal. We are straight into the 84th minute. 6 more minutes to go in regulation time.
Yeah, that was a beautiful one from
Garnacho.
Garnacho. A good assist also from Anthony. Yeah,
that was
from
just a
Anthony.
pass. I don't see
Yeah.
it as anything
Yeah.
out of the world.
Yeah,
That was just a regular pass from him there.
Yeah, normally drive to the right wing, but this time he decided to come deep.
That was the best thing he could have done there. That wing was so over. It was
Overcrowded.
Overcrowded. Yeah, there was nothing he could have done. That was the best moment. That was the best choice. Ooh.
Oh, that was a defensive error, but why did he slack down? That is not a striker. That is a striker. You don't need to slack down. You need to go for the ball.
I think finally, that pressure is mounting in on the face of the Fenerbahce players, and we are getting into that Jose Mourinho's time of this game, because they are also doing a lot of defending against Manchester United. In the last 10 minutes of this game, and that looks not really good for Anthony right there, because he's currently on the top, holding on to his knee there. The manager will be hoping he'll be able to continue this game. I don't really know why he brought Anthony into this game. Amad Diallo started this season, looking like a player in form, and
of course,
out of nowhere, the manager just returned him back to the bench, and he hasn't been able to start for Manchester United ever since. And that is a player I would have expected them bringing into this game, not Anthony. Let's see, they're currently sweating on Anthony, and they'll be hoping he'll be able to continue this encounter, not joining the never-ending list of injured players at Manchester United. Mason Mount was also said to have to also injure himself more in the training. I think so. He'll be out for more time than expected right now. So I think at the end of the season, maybe they'll be cutting their loss on Mason Mount, and probably taking and selling him out. That was a good follow up there from the goalkeeper on Livakovic, because that might have just been a goal for Manchester United, because Ojlund 1-on-1 against the goalkeeper in that moment would have been a very beautiful gift for the Dane striker there. But it's Manchester United who are currently sweating on Anthony right there on the top.
Yeah, Anthony again. Remember, for a very long time he went for injury back, and now struggling. I think Ten Hag should be considered.
He has never looked like the Anthony we saw at Ajax since joining Manchester United. Nobody really know what has really happened to him, and he needs to act serious. If you watch Anthony at Ajax, this was a raw
like he want to
talent.
play.
It looks like he can continue. He's telling the referee, the manager, not to replace him. But has he made up his mind?
But sometimes these players want to play with injury.
Let's see.
He's telling them that he can play.
Yeah.
That they should calm down. But sometimes is it for
I
the
think
player
he should be able to continue. That shouldn't be a big injury worries for him. Straight into the 87th minute. It's 3 minutes away from the end of regulation time right there in Istanbul. Manchester United taking the pressure to Fenerbahce in the second half, and he says he won't be able to continue this time around. And that is him rushing. Why did he come back onto the pitch saying he can continue?
He tried it and he saw that he can't. I said it. I was trying to say, you see, now you're bringing the Amadialo. Sometimes God has a way of bringing. You don't darken somebody's light. This is a bright shining light. This is Amadialo. I saw him.
That should have been the earlier substitution.
That should have been the earlier substitution.
Anthony. You can't be chasing a game. You can't be looking for a goal, and you are throwing in Anthony, who is not really in form. When was the last time Anthony scored them goals for Manchester United? When was the last time he played games for Manchester United? And you are throwing Anthony into a game of football. I think that substitution should have been Amad Diallo coming into this game, not Anthony.
Yeah, not Anthony. So sometimes, like I said, that encounter, I saw Amad Diallo and I was comparing both him and Anthony in that wing. To me, it's better off. But I know Anthony is a good player. There are other ways you can fit him, but not you can't compare him with Ahmad Diallo.
Not when you're chasing a game, not when you need a goal. Anthony
Mm.
he shouldn't have been coming into this game, but that means Anthony will be joining the never-ending list of Manchester United injured players as he's out injured, and that looks more like an ankle or hamstring injury. He can't even walk out of the stadium. He had to be strapped to the what's it called, so
And
that's
stretch out.
yeah, so the stretcher and being stretched out of this pitch. He's barely he barely lasted up to 10 minutes on this pitch. And you can see him is in big pains with his hands on his head. Yeah, he knows that that is a big injury worries for him.
Yeah,
Just hope.
he actually wanted to play. He wanted to continue with the injury, and I was
Just
about
hope.
saying, is it for him to decide? Because from what I saw, I know that he was in pain, and this is not a situation for
And
because
there's
every
no-
player want to play.
Yeah,
You understand? Every player want to play. He needed to be.
probably we have like 5 minutes additional time or more than 5 minutes safe. Right now as we are looking, it should be like around 7 minutes additional time to be added by the referee. And you can see the Manchester United players offering him ways of support there as he's being replaced in the second counter. They'll be sweating in on him, but Amad Diallo, the Cote d'Ivoire international, has been thrown in for the last minutes of regulation time as we are straight into the 90th minutes of action. We're waiting to see how many minutes or how much minutes, sorry, will be added by the fourth official. And it's Fenerbahce will be also be making one substitution, and it's that man Sebastian Zimeski who has been replaced in the second counter. He has been a tormentor in chief against Manchester United in the second counter, and is Mert Akan Yandis who has been thrown into this game to replace him. And straight into the 90th minute, it's going to be late dramas for anybody who is getting a late goal in this encounter.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of dramas here. We're expecting in this encounter under Manchester United. The game towards the end of it is getting tougher and tougher and tougher. You know,
I think we should be seeing around 7 minutes additional
It's 5
time.
minutes
Yeah,
additional time.
5 to 7 minutes.
5 minutes additional
It has
time.
been added?
Yeah,
Oh,
5 minutes
that's-
additional time. 5 minutes has been added in this encounter.
Okay, yes, we have to play this game for the next 5 minutes of this encounter. 5 minutes for Manchester United to find the winner, and 5 minutes for Fenerbahce to also find the winner against this Manchester United squad team. And yes, Fenerbahce back in possession. They look to attack against Manchester United. Rashford, Oshlund there, I'm chasing that for Manchester United. Still Manchester United. Fred with the ball there, drops it to his teammates, and yeah, it's still match. Who? And the tackles are actually flying in right now. We are straight into the first minutes of 5 minutes additional time. Manchester United with the ball there, and is the captain, the standing captain for Manchester United, who sends it straight to the lead in the heart of the fence. Dalot with the ball there as a look. Amad Diallo with the ball there as a look to attack right now. Returns it back into the middle of the park, finds Dalot, who drops it back to Lisandro Martinez. Martinez with a beautiful pass inward into the middle of the park, but Fenerbahce will regain possession and looks to attack right now. But that's only getting to Edin Dzeko. Manchester United with the ball in the heart of the fence, and yet is on Lisandro Martinez, finds Mazuri. Mazuri comes forward with the ball there, drops it for Garnacho on the wing. Garnacho beats his man. That should have been a 1-2. But returns it back to Mazuri. Mazuri with the ball, switches position, tries to drop one for Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo almost beating his man.
And he's
And
brought
that
down.
is going to be a
yellow
yellow card to Barut there. It's a yellow card to the Fenerbahce left back. And Amad Diallo is currently down also. I also hope he will be able to continue this one. Yes, it's Meriton Mulder who has gotten a yellow card for that foul on Amad Diallo. And it's a free kick for Manchester United in the promising position there. And this might just be a chance where they might fancy getting their second goal against Fenerbahce.
Yeah, beautiful move there by Amad Diallo. Brought down, yeah, and got the Fenerbahce player got the yellow card. A free kick. Yeah, let's see what comes out of it.
Yes.
That's what we would have gotten from the beginning of this time if Amad Diallo was introduced. I wonder how Ten Hag used to normally make his substitution.
Yes,
just
straight
wonder.
into the third minute of additional time, a free kick to Manchester United. And what would they be making out of this is the player there, Amad Diallo, standing on this, and there's also Christian Eriksen on this free kick situation. Manchester United having about 6 players in the box there. What is that? Okay. That's not a yellow card to another player? No. Okay, the referee's having a word with some of the players on the pitch there. Let's see what Manchester United makes out of this from this free kick situation. It's the third minute of action, third minute of 5 minutes, and the referee putting himself in good position to see what happened. Wasted effort there from Manchester United. Mazuri with the follow-up shot, but that was wasted, and it's going to be a goal kick to Fenerbahce. It's offside also, so Fenerbahce will start play in the 4th minute of this game.
All right, just having some. We're having 2 minutes to play in this encounter, and it's looking like it's going to be a draw. A draw will be a bad result for Ten Hag. You know,
It's a tight game. Just 1-1 offside in this encounter. All right, straight into the 4th minute of additional time. The goalkeeper is not in a rush. He's not pressured to send this out, but finally takes a big one and sends it into the Manchester United half. But Manchester United regains possession. Soviet Amrabat sends it back, but still Fenerbahce in possession right now, and they'll choose to go through the wing there as they look to get a late winner against Manchester United in this one. Will this be a chance for them to send a cross, and it's out for a throw, and we are straight into the 4th minute. 1 more minute to play in the additional minutes, and it's still 1-1 between Fenerbahce and Manchester United, and it's looking like this game might be ended this way.
yeah, I think it's looking like it's going to be a draw here, and I'm just trying to weigh the risk or the pressure that will come to Ten Hag. Probably, to me, not losing. He has not lost, and
Three draws is not actually a good result for a team like Manchester United. You expect Manchester United to be winning the Europa League. You expect Manchester United to be winning games. That was a bad throwing from Jiku. I don't know who is getting angry at there, because that was a poor throwing from Manchester United. Has the opportunity of restarting right there from goal kick from one of their last attacks in this game. Is the 5th minute of additional time. A long one there from Manchester United. Fenerbahce assist. Okay. Late dramas. Finally a throw into Fenerbahce. Right there, it's 13 more seconds to go in this encounter. And it's looking like finally we might be settling for another draw for Manchester United in the Europa League.
yeah, draw for Manchester United in the Europa League. 3 draws, 3 points. Not too good for them. And if you look at right now, if you look at the table, if it ends in a draw, it's not going to be a good position for Manchester United. Because as it stands right now, let me quickly get to that. Where is the live one? Yeah, as it stands right now, Manchester United.
They'll be in the 20, within the 20 something.
Now it's still in the 25th. Okay,
Yeah,
this is not updated.
No, they'll
yet.
be in the 21st position with 3 points. So there's
Then 26th. Okay, this
final
was not
whistle.
updated.
And that is the final whistle. It's 3 draw on the bounce in the Europa League for Manchester United. And you can see Jose Mourinho coming back to the pitch. I just hope not for any dramas, but fantastic performance from Fenerbahce. They'll look at themselves and feel that they were short of victories. They should have gotten a victory over Manchester United, because they deserve a victory in this one. But they'll take this 1 point as a salvage point over Manchester United. The Manchester United are still looking for their first victory in the 2024-2025 UEFA Europa League season. Disappointing performance from Eric Tang and his boys once again on the European front. And full time in that stadium, Fenerbahce won, Manchester United won.
Yeah, Fenerbahce sits on 13 position there, while Manchester United is sitting on 20 position there. So they still have a long way to go. If they don't qualify for the top 8, they have to battle again. So, thanks for coming to the studio.
It's a pleasure.
All right, that's how far we can go for today. Don't forget to join us tomorrow in our Talk Sport show, 7:30 p.m. And we'll be here to talk about other sports and to talk about some important story going on in the world of sport. For now, it's bye from us, and see you tomorrow.